episode number 391 live. And together, we will continue to be the late night place to be and the most must-see show on YouTube TV. And we will always and forever be the very best in fantasy wrestling excellence, bar none, period. We are the Archiverse TV. Welcome to YTD Academy, episode number 4, and incidentally 391 for the Archiverse. We're, of course, hot on the road to the next big stream preview of 2022. Happens to be the second annual Halloween Havoc stream preview for the Archiverse, so it is a very big deal for the Archiverse. This Halloween Havoc, it is going to be absolute fire, a thrill ride. All three brands going to be competing for bragging rights, supremacy, championship gold. It is going to be fire and a great time, not to mention. But tonight, we've got 9 matches on the card. We got 4 championship matches. We got some faction wars. We've got some newcomers onto the roster. They're looking to get back into the limelight and push their way towards the top of the YTD Academy. And, of course, incidentally, they all want to make it onto the main roster and looking for that right to fight at the next big dance, which is Halloween Havoc. But before we get to any of that, we're, of course, going to open the show a little bit differently tonight because there is not a lot going on in the dirt sheets tonight. We were having a look, not a lot going on. We're going to bypass the dirt sheets tonight. We'll save that for Wednesday's show. By then, I'm sure some things will be unfolding. But what we're going to do tonight is we're going to start off with our Between the Ropes segment. We're going to start right off from the hop with and we have some great guest hosts already ready to rock and roll, so we're going to get them on the show here in just a second because Boss Apollo is going to be doing the first of the night. He's got a fantastic list ready to roll for us in Between the Ropes. The great Glenola, and of course, One Woozy TV. So, Woozy, Glenola, and Boss, welcome to episode number 391. As always, appreciate you being here. You guys are awesome.
Hello. How's everyone doing?
Howdy.
Tonight is Boss Apollo, Glenola, and One Woozy TV Appreciation Night, guys.
That's Woozy and Boss Apollo Art Appreciation Night.
That is ghastly. That is not what I said. See, you don't even listen to the conversation. You're trying to repeat what I'm saying, and you're adding words. You know.
I was just correcting it.
Ghastly.
By the way, we can now open the breaking lines.
What did you say?
I'm gonna wait to see how long it took Archer to notice.
Redeems open the full betting lines. Yeah, that doesn't work. I mean, you can give it a go, but I assure you that won't work out. Look at Jim the Anvil Neidhart in the chat there. Woozy, you know who Jim the Anvil Neidhart is?
I do.
Okay, yeah. Redeems wear jar. So Glenola would like to for glass. I mean, that's a little. It's a little that's a hostile. I mean, he wants to look at our no-no squares. Oh, I hear the, that is Grandbaby Apollo. Grandbaby Apollo, Boss Apollo's grandbaby, of course. Wants to be part of the show. He's excited. Is it a he? Is it a boy? Is he a boy?
Nah, that's a granddaughter.
She's a granddaughter. So she would like to be a cheerleader for the Archiverse.
Sorry, boss. That cannot be done.
Woozy the Villain 2022. Apollo the Great. Joe Link's in the house. What's going on, Joe Link?
Hello, Joe Link.
What's going on, buddy? Welcome to episode number 391. Must feel you don't have to do any mod work yet. Anyways, the time will come.
There's an idea for you, Archer. He wants to know if you're reading from the trash can today.
No, because there's not enough compiled yet, so I'm going to save that for this Saturday. We're not doing dirt sheets at all tonight because there really wasn't a lot going on in the dirt sheets or trash can, so we're just bypassing. We'll do the dirt sheets on Wednesday. We'll start the dirt sheets Wednesday, and of course we'll do the trash can on Saturday. Hopefully there'll be more in there to read from. But that said, Boss Apollo's going to start us off with a great list. We're going to start the Between the Ropes segment early tonight. And, of course, Woozy has a few lists himself. So we got a night of Between the Ropes and some great wrestling action. Again, we have 4 championship matches, some faction wars. We got some newcomers to the YTD Academy. They're going to be looking to pick up some victories tonight. And as I said, I cannot open the betting lines tonight. Matter of fact, I can't even run a poll here on YouTube yet. Ghastly. How dare they? But
nobody wants to see you running polls anyways, aren't you?
I mean, I can dance a pole like a motherfucker. You would love it. You would love it. I put on a nice gold G-string just for you. You know, lube that pole up so I can go, you know, spin faster around the pole. But anyway, Boss, what is your list tonight?
My list is. It is.
He does not know what his list is.
10 best clothesline used in wrestling history ranked. It was published 1 day ago by Danny Psyche, Joseph, and the Sportster.
Nice.
Sorry, folks, he's butchering the name.
Butchering the name.
That put Danny. Okay. Number 10 on the list is John Bradshaw Lakefield.
JBL.
His backstage bully had taken for key. JPL for a shot was absolutely notorious at the clothesline. Clothesline from hell.
I mean, JBL had a fucking vicious clothesline. I don't even. Yeah. I think it was better than the clothesline from hell.
Me too.
Crazy.
I thought he would have been higher on the list.
Well, as far as that goes, yeah. Because I mean, yeah. I got to tell you, I wouldn't want to take one of those clotheslines from him.
I'm curious what's higher on the list because
yeah. I know that's a vicious.
It's a ranked list.
Exactly, and I'm sorry, but JBL just might have the most vicious clothesline in wrestling history. Like, it is fucking vicious, man. He's made. Oh my god, yeah. I'm with Glenola on this one. I want to see what.
Yeah, Rick Steiner has a pretty vicious one too.
Yeah, he does, and he hooks his. He could almost spin around and wrap you into a rear naked choke if he wanted. The way he does his.
Plus, from as low as he is, he's got that upward momentum that just
takes you right off your feet. Yep.
Number 9 on the list is Hulk Hogan.
I actually don't think he had that. I don't think his clothesline was all that.
No, it wasn't
bad at all. Ooh. I mean, not bad. It wasn't all that good. I mean, I don't know.
Definitely not as good as JBL.
No.
Yeah, not at all.
Nowhere near.
And I love people are well aware I am a huge Hulk Hogan fan.
Oh yeah, me too.
Old school Hulkamaniac.
Sure, yeah, the character anyway.
Hollywood Hogan.
You know, Hulk Hogan, the character, of course. You know, I like him.
Yeah. But I can't say he has a better clothesline than JBL. I mean,
on occasion he would clothesline somebody in the corner or whatever. But you can't compare that to JBL beheading people like fuck, and making them do 360s backwards.
Yeah. Like he did with Mr. Ass.
Right? And he's a fairly big guy. Right? It's not like he's no little dude, and he just about took his head right off and spun him backwards.
Yeah. Number 8 on the list is Luke Harper.
Ooh, yeah, actually, that's a pretty good one, actually.
Mm-hmm. Because his role is just like the Wave family in Dark Order, it's easy to forget that the late, great Brody Lee, aka Luke Harper, was also a especially in ring talent. In addition to his unique gator roll maneuver, his impressive big boot also had a clothesline that regularly poured off.
Joe Link says Hulk Hogan is great, but yeah, his clothesline wasn't like JBL. No, not at all. We agree.
No.
Number 7 on the list. Okay, I'll try to pronounce his name. Is Shinsuke Takai? Nicknamed the Rampage Dragon. Y'all know who that is?
No, I'm not familiar with that one.
Shinsuke Takai.
Shinsuke Takai, nicknamed the Rampage Dragon.
Yeah, I'm not sure I know that one.
Let me take a look to see if I recognize him.
Yeah, his name, yeah. He had New Japan Pro Wrestling.
And they're saying he has a vicious clothesline?
Yeah, New Japan Pro Wrestling is the home of strong style and approach wrestling that favors stiff strike and submission moves, and later part of the equation a perfect display of former IWGP World Heavyweight Champions, nicknamed the Red Dragon.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with that wrestler, and there's not many wrestlers that I'm not familiar with, but that is definitely one of them.
It's Shingo Takagi.
Shingo Takagi. Yeah, I'm still not familiar though. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you? Alright, number 6 on the list is Nigel McGuinness.
Joel?
Yeah, Nigel McGuinness.
Okay, yeah, I know who that is, and he did have a pretty good clothesline. Yeah. Again, though, I don't know if I'd be comparing it to a JBL clothesline or a Kane clothesline, or I can go on, but I mean, I'm interested to see what else is on the list. But yeah, no. But Nigel McGuinness, he does have an effective clothesline. He really does. But again, you put JBL way the fuck down at the bottom of your rank. He kills people, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you want here, but you know what I mean? That doesn't compare either.
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan
so far,
for sure.
Yeah.
Like seriously, I'm going over in my head the amount of times I've even seen Hulk Hogan deliver the clothesline. Usually it was, against somebody like Andre the Giant, and he would just run into a brick wall and it was not effective. Other times he did it in the corner. Right? He'd clothesline somebody in the corner, they'd bounce off the corner, then he'd deliver the big boot. But it wasn't to me an effective clothesline in comparison to some of the people we've already mentioned. Right? You know what I mean?
No, I go down the list. Half the names I never even heard of. They all from. Alright, so the rest of the people on the list is all from the rest of us from New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Really? Like Hacksaw Jim Duggan didn't make the list? I mean... Kane? Yeah, what the hell?
The only American who made the list was so far number 5 was Mick Foley.
Lex Luger?
Mick Foley?
Yeah, Mick Foley had a good clothesline. Mick Foley, well, he usually clotheslined people over the top rope, but when he did it, man, did it look nasty.
Yeah, especially if it was Cactus Jack doing it.
Yeah, and he would usually go over the ropes with you. So yeah, there was so many people that should have been on the list.
The diving clothesline of Kane's, 7-footer coming off the top rope.
Boss needs a redemption list now. That was ghastly. How dare you start the night on such a terrible, sour note? You know what we got to do, guys, to make up for this? While he's getting a redemption list, we need to get the show started so we have something, you know, something to look forward to here, just in case Boss slips up again. So while Boss is looking for his list, here we go. Episode number 391 live. Let's go.
And while he's searching, I'll go ahead and do the Archer requested list. Archer won the list of the sexiest moments in WWE history.
Oh, here we go.
This is from WrestleTalk.com and dated 4 years ago. Number 13, Kelly's weekly striptease.
Oh, yeah, that made me list.
I love Kelly, so yeah, I'm glad that's on the list. Let's see, number 12, Triple H teaches wrestling. I don't remember this. He was teaching Trish Stratus some moves, including a hammerlock and a reversal. Where Trish
and here we go. 9 matches of pure fire headed your way as we head down the road to Halloween Havoc. We're going to get the first match of the night started in just a moment. Continue with the great Glenola's list. I mean, he's got to make up for that ghastly list that Boss Apollo tried to feed all of your appetites for the dirt sheets. How dare you, Boss? Let the masses down like that. Glenola is saving the day. Hopefully a redemption list is, you know, actually a redemption list and not a disappointment list. We can't have more than one disappointment tonight. That's why we don't invite certain people to the show. But anyways, Glenola, your list was again?
13 sexiest moments in WWE history.
13 sexiest moments in WWE history. And so far, so good. So while we get the first match of the night underway, it is for the YTD Academy Legends Championship, a 5-man single fall matchup. Who is going to walk out the champion, guys? Is it going to be Rocky Johnson from Team Bring It? We got RVD in this matchup. Bret, the Hitman Hart, the excellence of execution in there. William Regal, former European champion, looking to become the Legends champion. Of course, the reigning defending champion, Big Sexy. Kind of correlates with the list you're doing, doesn't it? Big Sexy Kevin Nash, looking to retain that title, put it on the line. What do you guys think? We can't bet, but we can certainly give our opinions.
Well, this is just a straight 5-man single fall.
Yeah, it's just a single fall matchup.
Then I have to go with Bret Hart.
Bret Hart?
Because he can get you in so many ways.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. He can slap that sharpshooter on while everybody else is tied up doing something else. I was actually thinking RVD on this one for some reason. I don't know why. Just something tells me RVD.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Because I agree with you.
If it was an elimination, I would have went with Kevin Nash.
You think so? You think you would have pulled it off in a elimination?
Yeah. But just Bret Hart, you know, can hit, like I said, the sharpshooter. You know, he's got that superplex.
Right. No, I agree. I agree. I just, for some reason, something tells me RVD.
Well, the man is dangerous. You can't take anything away from him. And of course, you got William Regal, that is a great technical wrestler.
Yeah, you don't want to sleep on William Regal.
As a good brawler when he wants to be.
Introducing the challenger, representing the Hart Foundation
I have returned.
Welcome back, Uzi. We were just about to start, continue Glenola's list.
Well, hold on just a second. I want to check something here. Okay. Number 11 on the list. TBS will be very happy about. Trish Stratus has a thing for tables. That's actually the title they gave number 11.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Of course, 2000, Bubba Ray went through that time when he was just putting women through tables left and right. You know. And Trish was one of his would-be victims. He became infatuated with her, desperate to give her a tabling. Trish responded with an innuendo-laced skit in which she erotically caressed tables before declaring that the key thing she wants from them is that they are hard. No subtlety about that one.
Wow.
Oh, let's see.
I mean, I didn't hurt my feelings.
I just couldn't believe it on the title of that. That's
Be fair.
Perfect. Oh, number 10. Indiscretion is advised. Sunny never wrestled a match during her WWE run in the late 90s. Was used primarily as a manager, commentator, presenter, and in this case the focus of a viewer discretion warning prior to Royal Rumble 96. Soaking herself in a steamy bubble bath, Sunny essentially advised viewers that the content of the show was going to be graphic and warned that viewer discretion was advised. Or viewer indiscretion was advised. She did several more of these over the years as WWE came up with novel, busy work for her as her on-screen role diminished. It was tamed by the standards of the Attitude Era, but for 96, it was mind-blowing.
Yeah. See, I was one of those few that actually didn't find Sunny that hot.
Oh.
I mean, I guess if you really like blondes. But to me, there was already sexier people in the business. I don't know.
Sunny was cute, but yeah, there was definitely better to me.
You already had Miss Elizabeth and people previous to her. Even Sherry, when she didn't have all that ghastly makeup on, she was hot.
Oh, yeah. Number 9, Melina seduces Batista.
Holy shit, I forgot that actually happened.
Trying to protect Eminem's tag team titles against the mighty Batista and Rey Mysterio, Melina attempted to strike a deal with Big Dave to prevent her boys from receiving a pasting. Melina seduced him, passionately kissed him, then sat on his lap in a manner that would definitely not fly in today's PG environment. When we returned to the scene, both were in the process of getting dressed. But they thought she had done her bit for her boys, but Dave was having none of it. Thanked her for the workout and promised to destroy her team. He did. Batista and Ray beat Eminem to capture the tag titles later that night.
Did ya?
Oh.
What though, as much as I wasn't a huge fan of Batista, they were a good tag team.
They were.
Yes, they were.
They combine. They actually works well when you can combine a powerhouse and a speedy technical wrestler like Ray.
Beat Demon.
Oh, come on now. There it goes. I couldn't get it to go. Number 8, Gold Dust. The Bizarre One has had so many sexually charged moments during his career, he warrants an inclusion on his own. And it's the truth. I mean, you really think about it. From giving Ahmed Johnson mouth-to-mouth resuscitation after he's knocked out on Raw, to wearing women's undergarments at WrestleMania 12, to stripping naked, painting himself gold, and delivering a promo wearing only the IC title belt. You know, and that's some of the tamer ones in some ways. That whole character was just one big. Oh. All right, number 7, DX.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to use the facilities quick and be right back. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it is Glenola, Woozy, and Boss Apollo Appreciation Night, so make sure you put the hashtag appreciate the great Glenola, One Woozy TV, and Boss Apollo in the chat room. We get that trending worldwide. Thank you very much. I'll be right back.
Fair warning, folks. Are going to put Archer first, then us. Just so you know. That's how Granola is. Well, I guarantee when Archer gets back, he's gonna read it incorrectly. He's the thing everyone else but himself. How much do you all want to bet? Any takers?
None. But, you know, like I said, number 7 is DX. The group were notorious for double entendres, with the key duo taking great delight in complimenting the size of each other's members, driving Vince McMahon up the wall with their use of phallic objects and segments, and gleefully whipping their butts out to moon the audience. As the lineup changed, the attitude remained the same. Even China got in on the act, responding to talk of DX splitting by pulling down her pants and giving the fans the DX split of her own. I mean, hell, they played strip poker in the middle of the ring. Come on.
Exactly, back then, strip poker was encouraged.
Oh.
And kids these days, they know what good poker is.
Now, number 6 is another one I love. Miss Kitty Flashes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who did love when Miss Kitty flashed?
Yeah, I mean, Miss Kitty was just, yeah. Let's see, up next, number 5, Sable's Hands.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah. Sable's 1998 storyline centered around real-life husband Mark Marrow having issues with her acting and being treated like the star of the couple, which she was, for parading around in revealing clothing. Sable rebelled at Fully Loaded in her bikini contest against Jacqueline. Instead of wearing a bikini, she removed her shirt to reveal handprints painted over her breasts.
Yes.
Jerry Lawler, the master of ceremonies, could barely contain himself.
Thank you, TV. Thank you, Scotty. I appreciate that.
Oh, thanks, Frog. Yeah, I do appreciate it myself. Alrighty.
Hashtag
So we do have
Archer UV and Boss Apollo. But
Yeah.
I guarantee this, folks, when Archer gets back, he can say, appreciate Boss Apollo, Granola, Woozy, and won't mention himself.
That's why we have to mention it for him.
Exactly.
Yeah, we do have, but in all honesty, we do have an awesome fam jam here, and yeah, we've built a hell of a community.
And
So
how's it going, Punisher?
Hey, Punisher. All right, number 4 is the Kiss My Ass Club.
Oh God, I hated that.
I've returned. My
Welcome
bladder
back,
appreciates
Archer.
you all. It was a touching situation.
and we appreciate you.
How dare you, sir? There is, look at that, he had to throw PPV in there. You know what, I am going to ban you, you know what? You know what we're going to do? Tomorrow night, you know, we were talking before the show started. Tomorrow night we are going to have ourselves a tournament. And tomorrow night we will be on Twitch. Tomorrow night we are going to ban you. That is what we are going to do.
You should create a ban list for tonight.
I should create a ban list for tonight.
So that we come tomorrow, we can ban them, ban all the fuckers.
I agree. We need a ban list created immediately. That way tomorrow night, we ban them all.
And then Granola will unban them all.
Probably. That is not the point. The point is they will be banned. Oh, William Regal going to go for a ride. Big Sexy sent him for a jackknife. Good Lord.
Number 3 on the list, Mickie James' band gesture. During the rivalry between Mickie James and Trish Stratus, where they centered around Mickey's infatuation with the champ. Most memorable spot of the match has since been erased from history by WWE because Vince McMahon was so appalled by it. The offending moment saw Mickie grab Trish by the crotch, then erotically lick her fingers.
Oh, God.
Delicious. I mean, let's be real here. Straight up delicious.
And number 2, Dawn and Tori get it on.
Yeah, that's right. They did, didn't they? I had forgotten about that, too.
And the number 1 sexiest moment in WWE history, which is not actually ranked, it was just is the live sex celebration, Edge and Lita.
Oh yeah, well, you knew that was gonna top. Oh yeah. I mean, if it wasn't, it would just be absolutely ghastly.
Yeah.
So, boss, did you find yourself a redemption list? While Glenola found an excellent. Sorry, let's rephrase that. A sexy list for the masses.
This is 10 wrestlers who should have had a world title in the WWE era.
Which era? Any specific era or just WWE period?
It is the WWE era. That's why I don't want to say nothing else. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
It was.
So I'm gonna guess that's after the get the F out era.
Yeah, right.
So
They
I
were
probably
posted. Okay. Alright, we see you get back. They were posted March 10th, 2022.
Oh, it's a fairly new list. Nice.
It says, following Vince McMahon rebranded the WWF to the WWE in 2002. And the specific brand tongue-tied. Brand split of Raw and SmackDown. Many wrestlers had gone on to reach the top of the WWE mountain. Alright, number 10, Umaga. After the 3-minute warning hit a run at Sports of 2003, Edward Fatu.
That was a lot of fun too, by the way.
Yeah, I'm surprised he never won a title. Yeah, he got never got a title shot. Well, won a title.
Returning to the ring now.
Number 9 on the list is Chavo Guerrero.
Yeah, he won some titles, but he never won he never even had a. I'm trying to remember. Did he even have a shot at the world title ever? I don't think so.
I think he.
Maybe the ECW championship.
Yeah, ECW.
Yeah.
That was that year. That was Kane beat him in like 1 second.
Yeah. Something like that. It was fast.
Yeah, it was. Number 8 on the list is MVP.
Well, I mean,
MVP was so overrated.
Yeah, that was my problem with him too. I completely agree. He was overrated.
His gimmick was stupid. I'm MVP. I got one of the highest contracts. Who cares?
Right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and you bored everybody in the ring.
He did.
He did. Absolutely. We have new followers on PlayStation. And whoever followed me on PlayStation during my broadcast, you are now banned. Thank you. How dare you interrupt the broadcast?
Number 7 on the list is Shelton Benjamin. Now, Brock Lesnar had grown to become one of the WWE's biggest stars. His colleague, wrestling teammate Shelton Benjamin never got a run at the top of the company. Yeah, I'm surprised they never really gave Shelton Benjamin like a chance to be at the top. He was a good wrestler.
He had talent. I don't think he was ready.
No, I agree.
You know, he's gone on to some great stuff. Don't get me wrong, but he was
At the time.
You know, at the time, he was very green in the ring. You could see it.
Yep. I mean, it was like a big botch fest a lot of the time.
Yeah, because I think that when you bring people together, like basically they brought him and Charlie. Okay, that guy's name. Charlie Haas, I think that's his name.
Charlie Haas?
Yeah. They brought them together as a tag team. That's why I said that. That's why some people never really get a push because they bring them in to WWE as a tag team. Because then when they break up, they don't got the chance to make it all the way. Like Shad Gaspar, he tried to go solo after him and
It's still hard to believe we lost Shad Gaspard.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and new YTD Academy Legends Wrestling Champion from Team Bring It, the Soul Man, Rocky Johnson, is your new Legends Champion. Holy crap, I did.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't.
Called that one.
Nope.
No, I didn't see that one coming.
Awesome. Wow, congratulations to the Soul Man, Rocky Johnson. And, of course, his baby boy, The Rock. Very cool. I gotta be honest, I'm very okay with that. I think it's really cool that the Soul Man, Rocky Johnson, just won the Legends title.
Oh, yeah. I honestly figured Bret Hart just had too many weapons.
Well, actually, I thought for a while there that Bret Hart was going to win. It really did look like it. But the Soul Man sneaking in a victory there. All right, next match of the night. This is Jake the Snake Roberts taking on one of the newest sensations to YTD Academy, Tony Stone from Team Shadows. Of course, we just saw Shadows, ballsy move as a newcomer to the YTD Academy. Challenged Mitchell Vaughn, guys. Did you see that? I mean, he called Mitchell Vaughn out, challenged him to a match. That match happened, but I don't think it went exactly according to plan for Tony Stone. Mitchell Vaughn opened a can of whoop ass, but he's back in the saddle, and tonight he's taking on Jake the Snake Roberts. What do you guys think? Tony Stone, he's technically 1-1 because he, for whatever reason, decided he needed to challenge the leader of the doghouse, but he already has he does have a big win under his belt already.
I'm going Stone.
You're going Stone on this one? I'm actually going to go with Jake the Snake. I don't know. I was wrong last time, so, you know.
Yeah, I'm going with Jake on it myself. You know?
Are you? Yeah, you too? Okay. Okay.
So 2 Jake, 2 Stone.
All right, let's do it. Let's find out what's going on. Jake the Snake or Tony Stone, the newest sensation to YTD Academy. Let's go.
All right. All right, y'all. Number 6 on my list is Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy.
Yep, Matt Hardy, number 6.
I can't even recall a time where I would have put him in position to be a world champion.
No.
Although he was the ECW champion, and I was okay with that. But I mean, I was okay with that. He was deserving of that. I mean, he'd been in ECW, and you know, so I mean, I was okay with that. But as far as the WWE title, or now there'd be the Universal title, but then it would be just the WWE title. I can't think of any reason. Like, I was never. I don't dislike Matt Hardy, and he was a great addition to the Hardy Boys. But as a singles competitor, I was never all that impressed with Matt Hardy. And but you know what it is? First of all, lack of charisma, especially at the time. Wasn't very good on the microphone at the time. The thing with Matt Hardy that's weird is he actually is a very good wrestler, but have you ever noticed he kind of moves like a sloth?
He moves real slow.
That's my problem with him. Everything he does is like, oh man, you should be able to counter every single thing he does. Why even wrestle him?
The only fast thing Matt does is that fucking corner move with the damn turnbuckle.
Yep. So yeah, I was just. He's just not as good as Jeff.
No.
Number 5 on the list is Mr. Kenny.
T. Oh, that's not how you're. Oh, sorry. I thought we were shouting. I thought maybe Mr. T was here. I thought we were doing shoutouts. Sorry, go ahead.
Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Mr. Kennedy. I recall a wrestler by the name of Mr. Kennedy. Stole my intro and used it for himself, but whatever. It's fine. I should sue him.
You should.
I should. But anyways, Mr. Kennedy, let's go.
Mr. Kennedy, number 5. Number 4 on my list is John Morrison.
Well, see, I too am actually bothered that John Morrison has never even been really in line for a good title push. John Morrison has always been one of the most talented wrestlers at any given time, even today if he was there on the roster.
To me, he's a better wrestler than,
yeah, no, he's fantastic. I think the only thing that holds John Morrison back is The Miz. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was. Yep.
Because The Miz always gets the lead in that role, and Morrison just plays the sidekick role, and it just looks goofy. And it's been like that forever, since Eminem even. You know what I mean? So it's just, yeah, I don't know why they do. I hope maybe if Morrison comes back, maybe Trips will do something different with him. I hope, because John Morrison should absolutely be a main event player.
Yep,
but I don't know. I mean, look at some of the stuff he can do. Like, he's one of the most gifted. He's agile. He's versatile. He's unorthodox, but makes it cool to be unorthodox. I mean, he's very, very good. Very, very good.
He really is.
Yeah, it's sad.
I think he was unutilized in his last run. He's always playing second fiddle for the Miz.
Punishment Gaming says, wasn't Kennedy in line for a title shot at one point? No, yes, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a couple of times.
Oh, look at this. Tyler Bronco.
Uh-oh.
Apparently has a problem with Tony Stone. This is interesting.
Oh, that's a good rivalry.
Jake the Snake tried to take advantage. That didn't work out. Did not work out for the Snake.
I'm pretty sure all y'all agree with this one. Number 3 on the list. Cody Rhodes.
Well, Cody Rhodes, yeah, should have been a world champion long ago, but Vince McMahon was too busy controlling his royalty slave family.
At the time, I don't think Cody was there yet.
I don't know, man. He was the Intercontinental Champion for a really long time. At that point, they could have pushed him.
But I just don't think he was.
He's definitely not where he is now, that's for sure. Like, he's a superstar now. He's not just a great wrestler, he's a superstar now.
Yeah, but no, I just don't think he had it at that time.
Yeah, well, I mean, you might be right about that, to be honest.
But I'll admit, I'm not the biggest fan of Cody Rhodes. you know.
Yeah.
I've been pretty open about that.
Yeah.
I don't just totally hate him, but...
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not everybody's cup of tea. I just have always liked him. I think he's a great wrestler, and I mean, he's from the Rhodes family, so he's got great lineage, and he's doing his family proud, especially now. Like now, he's doing his best body work ever, and it's really awesome to watch. And I'll be honest, it's going to be a tremendously emotional moment when he finally wins that world title, because it's the title that has eluded his entire family for their careers. And it's going to be emotional. It's going to be a fantastic moment in WWE history, and I'm excited for it.
And Punisher, just to let you know, yeah, Kennedy was in line a couple of times for a title shot, and then he'd get injured.
Twice. Yeah, he got injured both times, actually.
You know,
he was supposed to.
Storylines.
Yeah.
And got injured. You see, like every time something started to
he was
look up in his career.
He was even being handed movie roles that he couldn't complete because he was always injured. I mean, he's just... It was crazy.
Now, this one, I don't appreciate everybody on video number 2. Number 2 on my list is William Regal.
William Regal never... Wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, no, he never had a world title, no.
Yeah, no, he definitely deserved the title.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
It said William Regal was...
I don't think there's any argument there from anybody. William Regal should definitely have been world champion.
Yeah, it said...
I mean, how dare he who shall not be named?
Yeah, for real.
Though, I wonder how much of that was William Regal's decision to help put over other talent.
That's true. He always did like to do that.
He really did.
You know, I don't know. It just seemed like something William Regal would do. You know, because he liked to bring up that young talent and give them that.
That is why I just think that's why he took over NXT for as long as he did. To help the young talent.
I mean, I have a feeling he's going to be back with NXT in the near future.
Yeah, I say within a year from now.
Yeah, because I think his contract is up in either the end of 2023 or beginning of 2024, somewhere around there. I don't know, but I mean, it's not like he's really doing anything with you know, the other unsuccessful company. It's
I never understood why they gave him a shot. They said that William Regal was one of the most underrated talents during his second in WWE, never getting past the mid card despite his brilliant in the ring capabilities. Number 1 on the list is Twitch Superman.
Twist Superman. Yeah, well, I agree with that, actually. Cesaro should definitely have been a world champion. And there was no issues with Cesaro because he's effective on the microphone, he's effective in the ring, he's got personality, he's got... I mean, he's got it all except for he needs, you know, he does need a better gimmick. You know, even in... Oh, there we go. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match from Team Shadows, Tony Stone, picking up another big victory here at the YTD Academy.
I'm for 2.
Yeah. Well, I thought Jake would win too, so we're both 0 for 2.
Yep.
Yeah. Cesaro's another one, for whatever reason, just never grabbed me.
You didn't like Cesaro either?
Not really. You know, I don't know why. There's no real reason. It never...
Stuck to you.
And I quite liked him as part of the bar as well. I thought him and Sheamus were a very good tag team. I really enjoyed them together as a tag team, yeah.
Then they kept pushing him around and I know the one bad thing, they put him in the League of Nations.
Yeah.
Like,
that was an abomination and a half.
They're like one of the... I think he could have. I think if they would have did it now. How is Drew McIntyre is a big star now. I think it probably would have worked.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, next match of the night, the Outcast from Team Outcast game playing versus Mr. T, and of course, in tow, the immortal Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I mean, Mr. T not taking any chances after everybody remembers last week when we saw the Outcast make his debut. We had a little bit of villainy in his matchup. We had one Youngblood Graves coming out to help out the Outcast in his last matchup. Mr. T not taking any chances, apparently bringing a bit of a bodyguard with him, and a formidable one with him. 24-inch pythons, formidable. But anyways, what do you guys think about? First of all, what do you guys think about the Outcast? Were you impressed, yay or nay? And what do you think of his chances here against Mr. T? Now, his last match was against X-Pac, and he very handily defeated X-Pac. But again,
Mr. T, I think he's gonna beat the crap out of him.
I want to see a little bit more of Outcast before I say whether I'm impressed or not. This will be a great match, and it's nice to see Mr. T bringing Thunderlips out with him.
Thunderlips. Anybody that's seen Rocky 3, you'll get the pun.
Was it 3? I can't remember if it was 2 or 3.
It was 3 because Clubber Lang was in it.
But yeah, I had to do it.
And of course, I'm going with my boy, the Outcast.
What the fuck? Why is Youngblood Graves in the ring? Does anybody else see that? Please tell me you see that.
What the? Hey, what?
Mr. T is like, what? He hopped down off the... What is even going on? He's got a chair in the ring?
What the hell?
Where's the Outcast?
Wait just 1 minute.
What is even happening here right now? I mean, part of me is like cheering inside and wanting to high-five people because the coalition really running a coup here. But I mean, I am so confused right now. I thought it was supposed to be the Outcast versus Mr. T, and we're getting Youngblood Graves.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
The coalition got something to do with this?
I have no inside personal knowledge of any of this.
Well, what's going on with this? Explain yourself.
Nope, I'm not explaining shit going on.
You know what? I use my Aki points. So
I mean, where's the Outcast though? Like, whoa! Jesus Christ! Graves, he just annihilated Mr. T right in front of Hulk Hogan. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match by knockout, representing the coalition from Team 1 Woozy TV, Youngblood Graves.
What the hell?
Wow. I don't... You see it as... I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Granola, you got any insight, Granola?
I don't even know what to tell you. But what I can tell you is the next match of the night, right? I mean, what do you say about that? Yeah. Next match of the night, trip to the tag team division. We've got Phenomenally Lethal, Black Machismo, Jay Lethal, and of course his partner in crime, Joe Lincoln, the phenomenal Joe Lincoln from Team Joe Link, taking on the Road Warriors. What do you guys think about this matchup? We know that the Phenomenally Lethal last week won the tag team titles. They just recently lost those tag team titles in a challenge from Team Soul Embers. So Big Bubba Bruno and Mitchell Vaughn relieved Phenomenally Lethal of those tag team titles. They're looking for a little redemption tonight, looking to get back into the spotlight, facing the Road Warriors. But what do you think?
I'm going with the Road Warriors.
I'm going with the Road Warriors.
Well, think I'm going to go phenomenally lethal on this one.
I mean, I'm going with phenomenally lethal as well because they've got to be angry still after. I mean, because that was a great match. It was a close matchup, and phenomenally lethal happened to lose those tag team titles. So, and you know they're going to be hungry for that rematch. A great way to get that rematch sooner than later. Take out the Road Warriors, I would think. That's my thought. But
after I gotta let my puppies out, so I'll be back momentarily.
Lucy must use the facilities.
Yeah, I don't need her peeing in the house.
No, that would be gas.
That one, so I shall return.
All right, we'll see you when you get back.
All right.
All right, so.
Well, do you want another list?
I mean, we could always use another list. I mean, we got at this point we got to wait for Woozy anyways. So,
yeah.
If you got to leapfrog someone, you leapfrog them.
I'll put that suitcase and grab a list out.
Here we go. The 15 worst wrestlers in WWE history. This is from the Sports.
Oh, wait. Joe Link, I get the correlation. He says, is the coalition taking a page out of War Antics? No, because you see, now we can't explain why, but at least a referee got into the ring and made the match official with Youngblood. As crazy as that was, like, where the hell did Graves even come from? But anyway, and what happened to the Outcast? Where the hell did he go? But anyways, at least the referee made that match official. War came out and laid waste to everybody, and the referee just said fuck it and awarded him the match. That's the difference there. Like, there was no match. He was not in a match. There was no bell. That was just absurd and crazy. Absurd and crazy.
Alrighty. So this was written by Mike Rashford. Dated 2 years ago, but it says it was last updated June 15th of this year.
Ooh, fantastic. I do like it when they go back and edit things.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is the worst wrestlers of all time.
Ooh, this should be interesting.
Number 15, Tamina.
Tamina. Ain't that Roman Reigns' cousin?
I think that was Snuka's daughter.
Well, Tamina is the Rock's cousin.
Oh yeah.
So therefore, probably the Roman Reigns' second or third cousin. Yeah. Something like that.
I don't think she was the worst wrestler.
I mean, she's not far from, man. She was not very good.
Yeah.
You know.
Number 14. One again, I really enjoy. That was Brodus Clay.
Brodus Clay.
But he wasn't. You never really got to see him wrestle.
I know.
Because it was always a squash match.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I think they used him wrong. I think that should have made him like a dominated president of his side.
Yeah.
You know, but I guess he was never in a match that went beyond 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. Yep.
Only match he only had good when he fought.
That said, I liked Brodus Clay.
Yep. I think the only match he ever had was Big Show.
Yeah. Number 13, Alicia Fox.
Oh yeah, she belong on there.
Yeah.
I never was a fan. I never was a fan of her.
No, me neither.
Same. Number 12.
I mean, she's nice to look at.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that's not what I watch women's wrestling for anymore.
This is. I had to double check. This is not a ranked list. Otherwise, number 12 and number 11 are way too low. Number 12 is Giant Gonzalez.
Oh, good God. Now, he should be number 1. He should be number 1. Like, is there anybody worse than the Giant Gonzalez? You already said
you
already said it's not a ranked list, but still, that would definitely
Yeah.
Number 11 is Kali.
Shit, they're right along the same lines. I mean, they were basically the same person.
They was. Basically,
You
they
know,
was.
If this was a ranked list, you know. Number 10, Sunil and Samir Singh.
Who?
Brothers. You see, I disagree with that. I actually think they're good wrestlers. I don't see why they would be considered. Now, during their run with Kali, they didn't do much other than get bullied around and look like idiots. But I mean, later on, we got to see what they were capable of, and they were quite good wrestlers. But
yeah. Oh, so unlike what the WWE led the wrestlers to believe, they were born and raised in Canada. The two
so's
wrestlers
Jinder
fell
Mahal.
in love with wrestling at a very young age. While the Singh brothers were somewhat skilled, the WWE reduced them into Jinder Mahal's managers.
yep.
Nonetheless, this decision by WWE was quite warranted, as the two wrestlers did not have any experience when it came to the main stage. Thus, this was carefully executed plan by WWE to help these two wrestlers to learn a thing or two from Jinder Mahal and his main opponents during wrestling matches.
Yeah, he's not from India either. He is also from Canada.
Yeah. Number 9.
Also,
Viscera.
unlike a lot of other people, I actually think Jinder Mahal's pretty good. I mean, was he always? No. When he first came in, he was so green, but he did what he needed to hone his craft, and he got quite good. I quite enjoyed his heel championship run. I knew it wasn't going to last long because I knew why they were doing it, but at the same time, he pulled it off. I liked it. That was like his best body of work, and now he's back to doing nothing again. So,
but yeah, number 9 is Viscera.
Viscera was never supposed to be a good wrestler. That's the problem I had with Viscera being on the list. You know what I mean? He was just supposed to be the big bruiser, the guy that would just squash you if he got a chance. He was never supposed to be a good wrestler. So that's not fair. And I like Viscera, so fuck them. How dare they put Viscera on that list? Let's put them on that list.
Number 8, the Boogeyman.
Well, see, there's another thing. The Boogeyman's actually, I mean, he's got suplexes, elbow. I mean, he's got a repertoire. He's a pretty good wrestler, but it's his gimmick that holds him back, in my opinion.
Like many wrestlers on this list, the Boogeyman lacked impressive in-ring abilities.
Totally disagree. Like, did they watch him wrestle? I mean, he didn't wrestle much to begin with, but when he did, he was pulling off suplexes and fucking power slams, and I mean, what? I mean, he wasn't the greatest of wrestlers, right? But I don't think I'd put him on a list of worst wrestlers of all time, though, either.
Now, number 7 is Lana.
He keeps his team in the match.
Yeah. They say as Rusev's manager, she did a pretty fantastic job despite her somewhat average mic skills. However, as a wrestler, her skills were not that impressive. Her in-ring performance was marred by botches and mistakes that were obvious to the audience.
Wow, that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match from Team Joe Link, Black Machismo, Jay Lethal, and the phenomenal Joe Lincoln, phenomenally lethal, picking up the big W, and we actually got one right for once, Colonel. We are 1 and 2 now.
No, 1 and 2.
Yeah, we are 1 and 2 now. Yes. Ghastly, isn't it? But I mean, again, you knew they were coming in with a chip on their shoulder after losing the tag team titles. They want that spotlight back. They want their titles back. But anyways, fantastic match though. Either way, Road Warriors. But for a while there, I thought the Road Warriors were actually going to beat them.
I'm 1 and 1.
Yeah, you're 1 and 1.
Yep.
Did you miss one? How can you be 1 and 1 after 3 matches? Let's explain to the masses how you have managed to get to that number.
He and Rowdy right here.
All right, next match of the evening is a 8-man tag team matchup. This is a tag to brag elimination style matchup, and it is between the Coalition and the Bloodline. And of course, we all thought this was, said and done in the books, but for whatever reason, apparently Archer is not done with the Bloodline. So tonight we're going to see if we can put an end to this feud once and for all. And of course, from Starrcade, we have the Coalition Starrcade, Youngblood Grays from Team 1 Woozy TV, the Viper Randy Orton at his side, and of course, from the Coalition Wrestle Wars, the one Elijah Archer and glorious Robert Roode, taking on Jimmy and Jay Uso, Solo Sikoa, and of course, the Tribal Chief himself, Roman Reigns. The Bloodline versus the Coalition. Next, who do you guys got with this one?
I want with the Coalition this one.
Woozy.
I don't think Woozy's back yet. I think he's still.
That's right. That's right. I forgot. Woozy was tending to Lucy, the Archerverse mascot.
This is gonna hurt, but I gotta go with the the Coalition. Oh man, that's making me sick to say that.
How dare you?
The following contest is an 8-man tag team match.
No, in all honesty,
At a combined weight
I do have to go with the Coalition on this match. And welcome back, Woozy.
Thank you.
You got Coalition and Bloodline going toe-to-toe, Woozy.
Yes, I do.
And I know you got Bloodline, right?
No.
I see what you did there, boss. That's hilarious.
Boss, I was just fucking bang your ass.
He sounded
All right, number 6. I think belongs on the list, but then again, I'm biased because I've never liked the guy. David Otunga.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I gotta tell you, I agree. Because I was never, ever an Otunga fan. He was simply another bodybuilder that was a failed experiment, in my opinion.
Yep. He was a terrible wrestler.
He was. He was.
All he did good was follow the general manager around, being a secretary.
Definitely not a fan.
I've never been a fan of him.
I was not a fan of Otunga either.
Now, number 5, I don't know, because I really enjoy him. Hornswoggle. And, for a guy his size, he has some skills.
I was going to say, he was actually a very skilled midget wrestler. I mean, I don't see why he'd be on the list at all. Did I like his gimmick? No, I thought it was stupid. I never liked how they took all the midget wrestlers and gave them all these ridiculous gimmicks, But
it actually says here, unlike many wrestlers on this list, Hornswoggle could actually wrestle. He had a couple of moves and tricks under his sleeves, saw him become a fan favorite. However, because of his size, his in-ring limitations were quite obvious. So I don't see why he'd be the shortest, or not the shortest, one of the worst.
Not at all.
Because they admit he's a great wrestler.
They pretty much removed him from their own list.
Yeah. And think about the guts it takes for a midget wrestler to get in the ring, with normal-sized people or giants.
He took some serious bumps.
Yes, he did.
at a combined weight of 1,050
Number 4, yeah, James Ellsworth.
Good God. Oh my God. Okay, well.
Okay, and what list are we doing this so I know?
Well, let's just say that he belongs on the list.
Yeah, worst wrestlers of all time.
Yeah, not a fan.
Yeah, No Chin does not belong. Does belong on the list.
Mm-hmm. Number 3, Rosa Mendez.
Well,
Yeah.
no, yeah, she wasn't very good, I guess. I don't know if she'd be on a list of worst, but she really wasn't that good.
No, she wasn't.
No.
Oh man, my ears are about to bleed just saying the name. Number 2 is Jillian.
Jillian Hall, oh my god. Yeah, no. No, I was glad when she was gone. I was like, the world did not need a Jillian Hall.
It says though she could actually wrestle and had a couple impressive skills under her sleeve.
I mean, yeah, a couple. I mean, I wouldn't say she could wrestle. I don't think so. I was not a Jillian Hall fan. I just...
Nope.
Yeah. And number 1, I kind of disagree with this. The character maybe, but the guy was a great jobber. Gilbert.
Yeah, you know what? And damn that anyways, because Gilbert could wrestle too.
Yeah.
Damn that.
You know...
Alright, guys, I'm just going to grab myself a quick drink. My throat's getting a little dry. I'll be right back.
You know, he was a... But that... You know, the guy, he was a great jobber.
He really was. I would agree with him, girl.
So, but that's the list of the worst wrestlers of all time.
So now, I will do my first list of the night. My list is 5 stars that John Cena was rumored to hold back, and 5 he had no problem driving to. This could be interesting, right, boss?
Yeah, I agree. This should be very interesting.
Yes. Number 10, he held back. Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy held back Mr. Kennedy.
He did. I don't think it was John Cena.
According to this fellow, Joey Haverford says otherwise. So yeah, I do agree with you on that. Kennedy held back Kennedy.
Yeah, but I don't think
Kennedy was given opportunity after opportunity after opportunity.
Yep, he was. He was. Then he got mad and left the company and did the same thing in TNA. I mean, TNA, right?
But in TNA, he was Mr. Anderson.
Yeah. But no, you think about this. If he hadn't gotten injured and knocked out of the Mr. McMahon's illegitimate son, that was going awesome.
It was, yep.
You know, granted they changed it, it became more of a joke with, you know, with it being Hornswoggle and all this.
Yep.
But with it being Mr. Kennedy, you know, that had such potential.
Sure did.
But the guy couldn't stay healthy long enough to
do
a storyline.
Everything turned around, injury. Kennedy's out for injury. He'd be gone 6 months. Headline news: Kennedy's out for 6 months due to injury. Anywho, it says here the average WWE fan may not have any idea how strongly WWE pushed Kennedy. Looking back today, but he was a huge prospect in the 2000s. Kennedy had a charismatic personality that WWE wanted to push quite a few times, with suspensions and injuries causing each match to fizzle out. It was mostly injuries, not suspensions. Get your fucking facts straight.
For real.
Following his eventual release from WWE, Kennedy claimed that John Cena and Randy Orton with the Wall and management getting rid of him. Both wrestlers reportedly view Kennedy as unsafe. And Orange
I have
showed
returned.
unhappiness.
And holy hell, all out war going on in the ring here. I come back to every single member in the ring at the same time. What the hell have I missed?
Right.
Good God.
Yeah, my list, Archer, is 5-star. John Cena was able to hold back. And
Okay.
5E had no issues jobbing to.
All right. This should be interesting.
And number 10 was Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah, well, I don't blame him for not... Wait, sorry, is this the... He had no problem?
No, according to him, John Cena held him back.
Yeah, well, see, I can understand that. I think Glenola would agree with that.
But according to Kennedy himself, it wasn't just Cena that held him back. It was also Orton himself, too.
Well...
You know, no, my view is Kennedy held back Kennedy.
He did.
Pure and simple.
But even if Cena was a part of that, there was big reasons why he was a part of that. You know. It's the real Boss Apollo. We can hear her in the background.
We can.
Boss is more like the executive vice president of the household.
He is. Number 9. And this one, he had no issue putting over Roman Reigns. I can see that.
And sorry, that was had a problem jobbing to, or had no problem?
No problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I don't know. At the time, he jobbed to him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody was necessarily too impressed with it, but...
No, I don't think so either. It says here the feud between Cena and Roman Reigns had fans wondering if Cena was burying the company's new top star due to the vicious promos. Cena created must-see television by calling out Summer Reigns weaknesses to add tension to the match. We would learn that Cena had no issue putting over Reigns when the two faced off at No Mercy 2017. Hang on 1 second, folks. I had to cough my brains out for a second.
How dare you?
I know. I enjoy coughing in anyone's ear. Reigns won the match clearly and had his hand raised by Cena following the match. Cena created an edgy feud to make fans more invested so that he could put over Roman in a more important manner. Number 8, apparently he held this guy back. 10, Doan, or Doan. No idea who that is.
What's his name?
Ken Doan.
Ken Doan?
Yeah, D-O-A-N-E.
Oh, the name actually just sounded a little familiar.
Yeah, but just look him up and see what's up with that.
Oh,
Kevin Dunn.
AKA Kenny Dykstra.
Yeah. We were saying Doan, and then it dawned on me. D-O-N Dunn, Kevin Dunn.
Is that how it's pronounced?
I think it's Dunn, isn't it?
It's D-O-A-N-E.
Yeah, or is it Doan? Is it Doan? Oh yeah, Kevin Dunn is somebody else actually, and that's D-U-N-N actually.
Yeah, it's Ken Doan.
Yeah.
A real life love triangle behind the scenes. Feature Ken Doan having an issue with John Cena. Doan was involved in a relationship with fellow WWE star Mickie James for quite some time until Cena reportedly came into the picture. James began dating Cena shortly after her relationship ended the Dome, and their relationship would become a short-term storyline on WWE television. Stone noted in interviews claiming the bigger star uses power to hurt Dawn's career due to the tension of the love triangle.
These superstars are willing to go. The limits of physical exhaustion are being
Okay.
surpassed at this point.
Number 7, no issue putting over. I find this hard to believe. CM Punk.
Me too, kind of, actually.
Yeah, real.
I had no problem putting him over.
Yeah. I would call straight bullshit on that one.
Yeah, I call that one into question.
Well, I don't know. Maybe early on, Cena didn't. You know.
That's possible. It would be very early on. I mean,
It says here the rivalry between John Cena and CM Punk created a culture change on WWE television that made the product more unpredictable. Punk became a legitimate top star thanks to a feud with Cena over the WWE Championship. Cena went out of his way to make sure Punk looked great with amazing promo battles and classic matches together. Punk always delivered great work, but the feud with Cena putting him over on the big stage is what made him a bigger star and legend in WWE. Again, I call bullshit. I never think Cena liked.
I don't think he ever liked Punk. I'm sure that he has stated pretty much just that, but I don't know. Maybe Glenola could be right. Maybe earlier on. It just depends on when they're talking, I guess.
Number 6, held back. Alex Riley. The only guy that held back Alex Riley was The Miz.
Well,
if I'm being honest.
I was never a big Alex Riley fan anyway, but
Alex Riley, yeah, me either.
It says here, WWE viewed Alex Riley as a top prospect when he joined the main roster as a protege of The Miz. Riley had a short singles push of his own, but he would never reach the level of the top star or even sniff the main event picture. Reports circulated for years that John Cena had buried Riley backstage. Quite a few times, a few wrestlers confirmed it in interviews, but Riley spoke out last year, calling on Cena on his personal Instagram. The belief that is that Cena used his power as a top star to hold back Riley from reaching his potential.
That was just malicious, insulting.
yeah,
Again,
no.
I don't think Cena held Riley back.
No, I don't think so.
Me either.
Number 5 is no issue putting over. Again, I doubt it. AJ Styles.
Well, I mean, I don't see why anybody'd have a problem putting over AJ Styles, so I could see that at least. I mean, AJ Styles is one of the best in the world, still to this day, you know. So,
He is.
and he's a worker, man. He's well respected in the locker room, and you know, so yeah, I don't think anybody would have a problem putting over AJ Styles, nor should they.
It says here the career of AJ Styles would see him take a longer journey before getting to WWE than most. John Cena, among others, respected Styles for his hard work to get to the big stage. Styles had the biggest feud of his career when we were seeing leading into SummerSlam 2016. The classic match featured both men leaving it all in the ring, but Styles would score the win cleanly to become a true top star in WWE with no concedence that Styles won the WWE title just a few months after the Cena victory. Okay, again, I call bullshit. Held back, Wade Barrett.
I don't even know what the relationship between Barrett and Cena was like, actually, to be fair, so I don't even know what to say about that one.
Yeah, real, me either.
Barrett sucked, so...
See, I like Barrett.
I like Barrett too.
Yeah, me too. But I just don't know. I mean, why would Cena hold Barrett back? I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
No, it don't. It says here Wade Barrett had the potential to become a top star for WWE thanks to his great introduction in the Nexus. Fans were left in awe when Barrett and his group of young wrestlers took over WWE with his new vicious beatdowns that felt unlike anything in WWE. John Cena viewed with Barrett as the leader of the league, trying to stop Nexus from the hostile takeover. The two went back and forth in match finishers. But Cena scored other important ones. Edge and Chris Jericho revealed on a podcast that they tried to talk Cena into losing to Barrett with no success. Barrett lost momentum at the end of the Cena feud and never won the World title. Number 3, no issue putting over Kevin Owens.
Yeah. Again, Kevin Owens is well respected, so I mean, I can see how, you know, that wouldn't be an issue.
I would agree. Kevin Owens scored the best debut possible in WWE when he entered a feud with John Cena. The debut of Owens came when he was still the NXT champion, attacking Cena during his reign as the US champion in 2015. Owens gained instant credibility with the fans by defeating Cena in his first main roster match. They had a tremendous match to go over Owens.
Archer's been eliminated. Roman Reigns tapped his ass out.
How dare you, Roman Reigns?
Ghastly.
I should fucking ban your ass. Anyway, Owens, alongside a few impressive rematches that gave Cena victories, Owens would eventually have a path to the main event picture as the Universal Champion thanks to part of Cena putting him over as an instant star. Now this one I would agree with. He said on the show, on the podcast before, held back, right back.
Yeah, he probably did.
Ryback has said numerous times on his podcasts. Ryback has become an outspoken wrestling personality of his on his podcast, taking aim at other wrestlers that found him in WWE. Johnson was one of the top targets of Ryback when discussing his time as a heel working with Cena in a top feud. The term poison was used by Ryback to describe Cena's impact on the WWE landscape. Ryback claimed that Cena often bullied wrestlers backstage during their matches, and it would hurt their standing backstage. The feud together did not have Ryback as he never returned to the main event picture. I can see it.
Welcome in, Soul Embers.
Hey, Saul.
What's going on, Soul? Welcome to the show.
Number one, I agree with this. I agree with this at 100%. No issue putting over Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, well, I mean, why would you have a problem putting over Daniel Bryan? I mean, again, I think a lot of the people that are being quote unquote held back, there's reasons behind the scene for the most part. I don't think it's necessarily holding them back in most of the cases. I think Glenn has been spot on with a couple of them. They held them up for that matter. So, but I don't know.
And so see the unlikely rise to the top of the WWE for Daniel Bryan came partially thanks to John Cena wanting to work with him. Bryan found momentum in 2013 with constant incredible matches against the entire roster. Cena defended the WWE title against Bryan in the main event of SummerSlam 2013. The match ended with Bryan cleanly defeating Cena at the time when Cena rarely lost. Randy Orton and the Authority stole the title from Bryan shortly after, but Bryan was made a main event in the eyes of the fans after beating Cena.
Yeah, so talking to him about that actually, so I'm well aware of that. I just have to get his wrestler downloaded again. However, I've been unable to locate it. So if you know how to find it, I mean, he told me how to find it, but it did not work. So yeah, I'm definitely on top of that.
Yeah,
Talk to Dog? Okay, I'll talk to Dog tomorrow. I'll be on his stream in the morning, so.
So that was my list of the Cena putting people over, and
Yeah, that was a decent list. I like that.
I did too.
I mean, there was some, as usual, you know, there's some, yeah. Man, oh man, the bloodline really standing tall tonight. Coalition in all kinds of trouble. Down 4-3. They Archer at the back. Roman Reigns. Well, he was the one that eventually took Archer out, tapped him out with a guillotine.
This is getting out of control. Randy Orton has seen better days.
Ooh. Double super kick coming from the bloodline.
Roman Reigns doing a super kick.
Oh! They just can't get the 3 count. I mean, the bloodline is just too good at getting in there and breaking up the count.
Parker, I have a ranked list for you.
A ranked list. Uh-oh. That is ghastly. All right, what is it?
Here we go.
10 best rivals of Kenny Omega.
Sorry, it's the 10.
Best rivalries of Kenny Omega.
Interesting.
This was published January 6th of 2020.
Roman Reigns has been eliminated. It is 3-3. The odds are evened once again. I can't believe Roman Reigns and Archer were the first 2 eliminated. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, Yes, it is. Number 10, Pac. I figured he would be down more on the list.
I mean, it's not like they had this big, long, dragged-out rivalry. I don't know if I'd consider that a rivalry. It wasn't that long. It was
No, it really wasn't.
It was definitely a program. You know, it was a feud, I guess, but it wasn't a rivalry. I mean, rivalry suggests, you know, they've been, you know, opponents for a lengthy period of time and been at each other's throats and etc. I don't think that really happened with those two, but
No.
But he was definitely a formidable opponent for Kenny Omega, though.
That he was.
Yeah.
It says here, though it's still a bargaining feud in AEW, the matches fought between Omega and Pac continue to NFL audiences worldwide. The two have only fought in singles competition once at All Out in 2019, but has since engaged in a better feud thanks to Pac's assistance at a rematch, him going so far as to threaten Omega's friend Michael Nakazawa. This rivalry continues to develop, but the two have proven in-ring chemistry and are two of AEW's swiftest and hardest hitting athletes. This has all the making of a promising future as a surefire great feud.
Yeah.
Number 9, Tomohiro Inashi. Is she?
Yeah. I know who you mean.
When Omega found himself on the top of the house of greatness, Tomohiro Ishii often stood in front of him as the toughest roadblock imaginable. Ishii was one of Omega's toughest opponents in New Japan time and again as they faced off at Wrestling Don't Talk to 2017, the main event that would precede a legendary encounter with Okada soon after. Omega and Ishii also met in the finals to crown the first ever IWGP United States champion, which Omega won, and memorably again in the 2018 G1 climax. Ishii was always one of the Omega's greatest physical tests, and he would have to go to war with.
It is now 3-2. The Coalition pick up another pinfall. Solo Sikoa eliminated.
With the Stone Pitbull time, and again to prove himself worthy of greater things in New Japan. Number 8 is Kushida. Kenny was no stranger to New Japan Pro Wrestling by the time he debuted for the promotion full-time in 2014. But upon debuting his new cleaner persona, he would make short work of many of the promotion's junior heavyweights. It was a standout talent for Kushida that Omega found his first true rivalry in the division, and with when he had some of the most outstanding matches. Kenny and Kushida clashed multiple times over the junior heavyweight title. Their match at Wrestle Kingdom 10, a standout, though he would transition to a heavyweight soon after. Omega's clashes with the time splitter
3-1. Another elimination by the Coalition.
Early career in New Japan as a success.
It was Jimmy Uso was eliminated.
Right out of the gates. Number 7.
Oh, hold on. Soul, you guys actually won the YTD Academy Tag Team Championship today. I didn't know if you knew that or not, but you guys defeated Phenomenally Lethal for the belts.
Number 7, Michael Elgin. A fellow Canadian himself, Elgin found himself at odds with Omega many times in New Japan, and two made history as a result. Omega and Elgin became the first 2 Canadians to main event a New Japan show in April 2016, and also participated in the promotion's first ever ladder match for the IWGP Intercontinental title. Hang on 1 second, folks. There I am back. Ladder match for the Intercontinental title in a memorable affair. Their matches together were hard-hitting contests where they held nothing back, keeping up the prestige of the Intercontinental title and the star of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Fans are used to, while also spotlighting 2 burgeoning Gaijin talents in the New Japan Pro Wrestling ranks. Number 6, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. I admit that was a good rivalry.
That was.
The rivalry that nearly tore apart the Bullet Club was also the catalyst to make the Elite stronger than ever. Cody and Omega, the 2 clashed before the days of AEW based on who should be leading the Bullet Club, with Cody asserting that Omega was not fit for the job. The war of ideas would explode as Cody attacked Omega after he lost the IWGP US Championship, an act that became the spark for Kota Ibushi to return to Omega's side. Omega will successfully defend the IWGP Heavyweight title against Cody twice in 2018, and the 2 will make amends before beginning AEW together. 2 of modern wrestlers' biggest egos fought memorably before putting the differences to change the world. Number 5, Hiroshi Tanahashi.
That was another good rivalry, actually. Some of the rivalries they've put on here are actually pretty good.
Yes, no complaints at all, right?
But not as of yet, really, no.
The ace of
ranked, I don't know about, but you know.
That's fair. The ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling never seemed to be on the same page as Kenny Omega, as the 2 clashed on several occasions for titles and ideology. Omega defeated Tanahashi to win the first IWGP Intercontinental title in 2016, leading to further clashes over the next 2 years. The most famous bout came to Wrestle Kingdom 13, where Omega lost the IWGP Heavyweight title to Tanahashi in a match where Omega's modern abilities clashed with Tanahashi's more old school sentiments. Both men sought to be the leader of New Japan Pro Wrestling, and in the end, Omega would cede the role to his senior, though not without an undeniable sense of controversy. Now, number 4, this probably was fucking fantastic. Moxley. Them two went to fucking war.
Yeah, I mean it was definitely a good match. I don't know if it was a good wrestling match or not, but I mean in comparison to the other matches they've been listing, you know, that was kind of more of a fight, a brawl, more than it was a wrestling match. But it's just weird they threw that in a mix. Everything else were fantastic. They were wrestling clinics, and then they got Moxley. It's just kind of weird.
It is, I would agree. Another relatively new feud under Omega's belt has also been one of his most heated after Moxley debuted in AEW by taking Omega. The first confrontation between the two was halted due to injury from Moxley, which gave Omega their free reign when Moxley in an unsanctioned barrage of words. Uncensored, my bad. Barrage of words on AEW YouTube. The two met in 2019 in an unsanctioned lights out match at Full Gear. That was one of the most violent encounters of the year, and the scars are still carried by Omega physically and mentally. This feud is one that still bubbles under the surface and has the potential to go off again at any moment. Number 3, Chris Jericho.
That was a fantastic rivalry, actually. Not a big fan of the product these days, but that was an awesome rivalry, and their match was.
I would agree. It says here both athletes from Winnipeg.
Brood has been eliminated. It is down to Coalition Starcade and Jey Uso.
Both athletes from Winnipeg, Omega and Jericho, met across 2 promotions in a heated feud. Omega met Jericho at Wrestle Kingdom 12 after being blindsided and beaten bloody by Jericho, the two making headlines in a standout bout. Number 2, Kota Ibushi. The rivalry that
I actually didn't watch that match.
A rivalry that would become a friendship and perhaps more. The work of Kota Ibushi is what drew a young Kenny Omega to wrestle in Japan for the promotion DDT, where he would face off against Ibushi. It was that match together that convinced them to form the Golden Lovers, a team that became their calling card for many years, though the closet of friends, the closest of friends, and perhaps more than that. Kenny and Kota have faced off in situations like the G1 Climax and held nothing back in matches that are counted among the best of either's library. It's true that good friends can make better enemies, which has been true every time the Golden Lovers have met in the ring.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let
Number
anything
1.
stop him.
I'm not surprised. Okada.
Yeah. Man, did they ever put on a fucking clinic in the ring.
Yes, I am not surprised that Okada is number 1.
That was a very high-octane matchup. Great technical wrestling displayed. I mean, it was fantastic. They also had that strong style going on. I mean, it was just non-stop. Top
Yes,
tier.
exactly.
Top tier. Yep.
Omega's greatest opponent is considered to be the greatest IWGP World Heavyweight Champion of all time, and both men created what many consider the best wrestling matches ever. Omega and Okada first met at Wrestle Kingdom in a 40-minute encounter, earning them effusive praise. The pair met again in the summer of 2017 in the 60-minute Raw, yet again setting new match quality standards. Omega finally bested Okada in a 2 out of 3 falls match in 2018 in the single highest rated match in the career of Dave Meltzer. Put simply, Omega and Okada create magic together in the ring, and we may hopefully see them clash again one day. And that is the top 10 best rivalries of Kenny Omega. That was a good fucking list. Don't you agree, Archer?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a huge fan of pretty much everybody that they mentioned as part of his rivalry. The other one has said, like, I don't think Pac was really a good example, but the rest of them fantastic. Moxley, not a big fan of that. Now, I mean, they had a good match, but it wasn't as great of a rivalry and feud as the others mentioned. So yeah. And I was also. It was mentioned that it's been a 60-minute match so far, every second a nail-biter. Absolutely, this has been one hell of a matchup so far between the Coalition and the Bloodline. An absolute war. Well, yeah. All right, so who's boss? Are you back? Boss is not back. Glenola is back.
I was back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, you're back as well. Did you have another list as well, boss? Or?
Yeah, I got another list.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Okay.
We wouldn't want to leave you out, you know.
My list was...
Glenola has 50 billion, so you just, you got to be prepared, that's all.
11 superstars who will never leave WWE.
And I'm gonna be back to visit the facilities again.
All right. So 11 superstars that would never leave WWE?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. It is down to Youngblood Graves and Jey Uso. Holy hell. Jey Uso earning his spot tonight.
Yeah, he is. Roman Reigns don't respect him tonight. He gonna respect him.
I mean, I think that it is Jey Uso that needs to be acknowledged here.
Yep.
And Graves just barely got that shoulder up. That was another close fall. And Jey Uso going back to the top turnbuckle again. Oh, he missed. Oh, he landed with nobody home. Oh, that is ghastly. Graves going upstairs here now.
Here we go.
Oh, he missed. Jey Uso ducked underneath that double axe handle. Oh, he grabbed a hold of him anyways. Graves just manhandled him. Back upstairs he goes. Yo! Nice. Change direction mid-air. But Jey Uso still kicking out here, boss. What the hell? Right? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, this man one hell of a match.
Oh, this has been a brilliant matchup. Yo, big diving elbow right to the spine, and he is apparently not done. He's going right back upstairs here. Air Graves coming down at town. Oh, he went for a diving DDT. Wow, look at this back and forth. They're just exchanging reversals and counters, and wow, what a match. What a match.
Oh, so it's Simone drop. One to the top.
Oh, he landed a big diving headbutt there.
The show did.
Man, oh man. Jey Uso's on fire.
Yeah, he is. He tried to prove a point tonight.
Oh, super kick right to the chops. That's probably going to do it right there.
Yeah, I think it is too. If it don't.
Wow. That is it. That is all after an absolute nail biter. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, the Bloodline.
And he beat 3 people by himself.
He did. He sure did.
Wow.
Wow.
What I got to say about that one?
That was absolute craziness.
Here are your winners, the Blood Brothers.
I mean, the Bloodline just keep getting stronger, and now with the addition of Solo Sikoa, I mean, he did fantastic in there tonight. Surprising the members that got eliminated from that matchup first, but what a match.
That teaches me to support the coalition, doesn't it?
Right? Well, I do. That'll be the last of that rivalry. I mean, every time we think that the rivalry is over, somebody gets in the middle of the, either Jay or Jimmy get in the middle of the coalition's business, or, you know, you got Archer just waltzed right back into matchups he doesn't belong in either. So, I mean, apparently he likes tangling with the Bloodline. All right, next match of the night. This is for the YTD Tag Team Wrestling Championship. It is a Fatal Tornado Tag Team Elimination style matchup. We got the Steiner Brothers, the Public Enemy, the British Bulldogs, and, of course, the Weapons of Mass Destruction, putting those titles on the line. What do you guys think? Who's taking this one?
I'm going for Public Enemy.
Well,
I'm going with the champions to retain.
I'm going to go with the Steiners.
I'm going Public Enemy.
You're going Public Enemy. Well, of course, that is your team. I'm not too surprised by that answer. Glenola, though, going with the Steiner Brothers. Well, the Steiner Brothers are former champions.
As a matter of fact, everybody here former champions. Is the British, are they former champions too?
No, British Bulldogs have not held those titles, no.
Okay.
All right, well, let's go. Let's get her underway, and boss, you right back to you, sir.
All right. So 11 wrestlers who will never leave the company. Number 11, AJ Styles.
The WWE Universe on their feet.
No, I don't think he ever will leave that company now. I mean, he has made... I mean, as good of a career as he had elsewhere, he's already almost topped that in, what, 5 or 6 years in the WWE? I mean, it's insane what and even Vince McMahon pushed him. Even Vince McMahon pushed him. That tells you, you know, how reputable he is, you know, the level of respect he holds in that company, and how talented he is.
Yeah,
because Vince wasn't always a big fan of pushing the smaller wrestlers, but yet he always saw AJ Styles as a main eventer.
Yeah, he did.
Interesting, isn't it?
It is. He said a few years back, AJ Styles was working in WWE, let alone retiring in the promotion was a crazy thought. The phenomenal one was the face of TNA and was making waves for Bullet Club in New Japan Wrestling after his legendary run with Now Impact Wrestling. But do you imagine if they would have grabbed AJ Styles in his like when he first in his prime?
Tonight might just be the night the title changes.
When he was TNA, I mean?
Yeah, like before he signed TNA, can you imagine they would have grabbed him first?
Actually, he was WWE before TNA.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, he actually had a match, I believe it was against Hurricane Helms, but he got, whatever at that time, I believe it wasn't the fact that they didn't want to utilize him, it was the fact that they couldn't come to an agreement schedule-wise at the time, I believe is what that was, because he was a new husband, new father back then, etc., so. Styles has always been a family man. He just, as great as he is, that's why it took him so long to get to the WWE. A lot of people think Vince held him out, this and that. No, it chose to take the path he did because he was more worried about raising his family. Credit to him, and look where he is.
Number 10 on my list is Natalia.
At a combined weight of 552 pounds, the Steiner Brothers.
This is a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be.
Natalia has been an impact figure in the women's revolution WWE. The former SmackDown Women's Champion may not have won a lot of titles with the Diva Championship. The only single title she has won.
That's one thing I still to this day don't understand, actually.
Me either. I don't either. So my guys, play that one to me. Number 9 is R-Truth. I don't think he's ever going nowhere.
Why would he? Yeah, no.
And tell you the truth, R-Truth, he's not really a bad wrestler either.
No, I think he's a great wrestler, actually.
I don't think they would never give him a push.
Not now.
Yeah, not now. Definitely not now.
Or maybe, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, for real.
They are the Internet Tag Team.
Number 8 is Randy Orton.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight? I love him. I'm not like
Randy Orton is a future Hall of Famer, having been part of the company over the last 2 decades. Having numerous memorial moments, Orton has surpassed the achievement of his father, Hall of Fame Bob Orton Jr., and has covered a legacy for himself. Orton recently signed a 5-year deal with the company with a serious interest from AEW as well, but the Viper decided to stick with WWE.
I mean, his family legacy is there, so the chances of him leaving are small to none, right?
Yep,
I mean, just look at Cody Rhodes. I knew Cody Rhodes would eventually be back. That's where his family legacy is. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
I agree. Yep. Number 7.
No disqualifications has to benefit a certain type of superstar more than others, doesn't it, Corey? Get off your
Number 7 is WWE Hall of Famer Edge.
Yeah, he's a company man. He ain't going anywhere. Well, you know what? We said the very same thing about people like Mark Henry and Big Show, and look where they went. But
yeah, for real. Yep.
They weren't exactly using Henry and Big Show. I mean, Edge still wrestles, so I guess there's that too. But
well, Edge is going to be retiring within a year. I'm
yeah,
sure
which
of it.
Who, Edge?
Yeah.
No, he already announced he is.
Yeah, you know.
for me, he pulls all the intrigue out of everything, unless he's going to join. Like, if he comes back and joins Bray Wyatt and whatever his new family's going to look like, I would enjoy that over the next year. But as far as putting him in any sort of feud for a championship or anything, I just wouldn't be able to invest in it.
Everything.
Welcome back, Woozy. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome.
Come on, Glenn, I'll get in on this. Sing him a welcome back song. Let's go, let's go.
I can't
No,
tonight.
no. Maybe that's me. Welcome back song for me.
Well, it's Woozy Appreciation Night.
Number 6 on my list is Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair has VS legacy been at the forefront of the women's evolution. Flair has added a great prestige and value to the women's division thanks to her charisma and her good skills on the mic. Charlotte has a job for life in the company, and she's a superstar that added so much to the WWE brand. Which includes the Flair brand name, that she also a homegrown product. Yeah, she came a long, long way.
Well, I mean, she had all the right guidance and connections and money, and I mean, you would really have to be uninterested in becoming a wrestler to not utilize that to the fullest. I mean, I still don't understand how David Flair wasn't a better wrestler, but neither here nor there. Well, that's the biggest problem right there. Yeah, like how dare you be? Why people are getting eliminated left and right in this matchup? Holy hell! I mean, the 8-man tag. It was over an hour, and right now this. I mean, they're just dropping like flies here. Good God. Great match, though.
Yeah, it is.
Great match, though.
One by one elimination.
I still can't believe the Coalition lost that matchup, damn it.
That I call favoritism. I call fast counting. I call straight up bullshit. I blame Boss.
I believe.
Can we get a hashtag blame Boss follow, please?
Maybe the referee was paid off by the bloodline. That's what it was. And did you see the amount of times they kept jumping in and out to break up the counts? The referee did nothing at all to thwart that. There was a couple times where the Coalition tried to intervene, and then the referee waved them off. They couldn't even get finished between the ropes.
Number 5 on my list is Becky Lynch.
I think Boss paid the ref off to get us released. Is that true, Boss?
All right. Well, while you're going down your list, I'll be right back. I just have to pull a Woozy. It's my turn to use the facilities. And Woozy, you better have sprayed before you left too. By the way, or I will ban you.
Do you spray, Woozy? He said you better have sprayed.
We either confirm or deny. So, Boss, did you pay the ref off to make us lose?
Nah, not this time.
Oh, not this time. So you had done it in the past. Okay. I see how you are.
So it wasn't me at all, but I do know somebody who might have did it.
Ooh, enlighten us. Enlighten the masses.
I say the Wolfpack.
Come on, Froggy. Let that happen.
Number 4 on my list is Roman Reigns.
Quick exchange of counters there.
Oh yeah, well, I'm doing a list of 10 superstars who will never leave the company.
Oh, okay.
Number 4 is Roman Reigns. Yeah, I don't think he's going nowhere.
Incredible to think after everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
He got legacy with WWE. Number 3 on my list is John Cena.
Yeah, he is a golden boy.
Yep.
They don't call him the Facebook contest for nothing.
Nope, they don't. I wish they have him beat Ric Flair title.
Now with that, I don't see that happening.
Me either.
Only because I see Randy Orton doing it before. I see Orton doing it this time around. I don't think the rest can do the 17th title reign. But rumor has it though that Cena's injury, Orton's injury is gotten worse.
Yeah. I'll read about that.
Apparently, WWE officials are worried about Orton's injury.
Number 2 on the list is Brock Lesnar.
But he did leave WWE though.
Yeah, he did. So I don't know.
That is straight up bullshit there. I call fucking straight up
Me
bullshit.
too. I thought bullshit.
You left WWE to go to fucking UFC.
Yeah.
multiple times. Who wrote this list?
And this might not have a pleasant ending. Finds a way to get out of it. That indecisiveness proved to be.
It was somebody with a weird name.
He manages to escape it.
Eric Letterberg?
Yeah, let's see. It was. His name is.
He turns it around. Look at that. The British Bulldog is now bleeding profusely.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
What the hell? The champions are gone? The champions were eliminated? Wow! And it's down to the... Oh, that's not even the... British Bulldog is alone. Rick Steiner is alone. It is the Public Enemy dominating this match. At least, that's what I assume from what I see. You guys were watching the match. What's been going down?
Public Enemy been dominating.
That is crazy.
Number 2 on his list, Arthur, is Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, he left the company plenty of times.
British Bulldogs eliminated down to Public Enemy and Rick Steiner.
Number 1 is The Undertaker.
The Undertaker? Sorry, what was the list again?
10 wrestlers who will never leave the company.
Oh, that's right too, yeah. Yeah, well, The Undertaker never did, never will, no.
Nope.
But Brock Lesnar did though.
Brock Lesnar's left a few times, but he always returns, though. He's never gone to another wrestling company or anything.
Nope.
So. Holy shit! Demon Razor taken to the air. Rick Steiner in all kinds of trouble here. Just gets the advantage over one, and this time it's Eddie D. Terror taking him back out. Look at the wow, the leg strikes by Eddie D. Terror. No doubt. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and new YTD Academy Tag Team Wrestling Champions from Team Boss Apollo and Team Leo the King, Eddie the Terror and Demon Razor, the Public Enemy, are your new champions.
My eyes are burning me, my ears are bleeding.
Wow. I still can't believe I mean, I left and everybody was still, you know, in their respected positions in the matchup, and I come back, the champions are gone. Dynamite Kid is gone. Scott Steiner is gone. I was like, wow.
They dominated. That's a good match. But it wasn't better than the match of the night so far. I think it's the Bloodline Coalition.
My eyes are burning, my ears are bleeding.
Holy crap. All right, next match of the evening. Tyler Bronco decided to involve himself in a match. I'm still curious about that. What's his issue with Stone, do you think? Like, do they know each other from the... We're going to have to figure that out. We got some research to do, boys. Like, what was he doing interfering in Tony Stone's match earlier tonight? That was kind of crazy, right?
We got to figure out what...
But this match is for the YTD Submission Wrestling Championship. It is a triple threat submission elimination matchup between Tyler Bronco from Bucket Phenoms and, of course, Bobby Lashley and the reigning defending Submission Wrestling Champion from Team Life is Great, Psychosis, Kyle Riley. Who do you guys got in this one?
This one, I'm going with
Tyler Bronco.
I'm going with Psychosis.
Kyle Riley. Yep, Kyle Riley.
Kyle Riley. That's what I'm going with.
You going Kyle Riley? Well, I mean, he's been a dominant champion. That is for damn sure. You know what? I'm going to go for the underdog in this one. I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley. Just because every time I've been wrong all fucking night. You know? It is not funny. I am getting tired of losing my predictions. So I'm going to go with the almighty Bobby Lashley for an upset win here tonight.
I'm 3-1.
I mean, that full Nelson of his is vicious.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
I'm 3-1.
Nobody asked you, what your record of predictions were tonight. I don't believe anybody I'm looking at the chat. I don't see, and nobody in the chat is saying, hey, boss, what's your record for predictions like tonight? I don't see that anywhere.
I don't see it either.
Nope.
Archie, did you ask him?
I did not. How dare you, boss?
I didn't ask you.
I mean, that's the equivalent to cyberbullying, what he's doing to us right now. He's attempting to shame us. He's attempting to upstage us and put himself over.
Do you know Jimmy Uso beat 3 people by himself? He took out 3 member coalitions by himself.
It was Jey Uso, actually.
Jey Uso. Yeah, Jey
It
Uso.
was.
You know what, boss? You know what happens when you disrespect the coalition?
You can't ban me.
You can't ban me.
Start match request.
How dare YouTube hold us back like that?
The coalition chokes.
They did choke tonight. I can't believe, because they've beaten the Bloodline plenty of times. I mean, tonight. I mean, first of all, it was a war, though. I mean, that was an hour battle. Over an hour. That was one of the longest matches in history now.
They were going at it.
The only match longer than that one was the Alan Severn and Jay Simmons match.
That was a long match.
And even that might be just by barely. I mean, that was a long match. Long match. And the first one in a long, long time, by the way. The Blueprint, Tyler Bronco from Team Bucket Phenoms. They were calling him he was the original, the OG YTD sensation.
Oh, another thing we gotta figure out is what happened to Outcast.
I would love to know what the hell happened to and how did Graves insert himself into that match, and why did he? That answers to all of that would be great.
Woozy, you gonna play yourself to time, Woozy?
Nope.
Nope.
All in due time, you will find out what happens.
Well, I can assure you, the rest of the coalition is not aware of the antics. But it's very interesting. It's very intriguing. I am invested. Although he's part of my team, I have to be invested, but that's not the point.
Yeah, that's the point.
Kyle O'Reilly, he's been one hell of a... I think he is thus far the most dominant next to Mr. Perfect. Because Mr. Perfect held on to that title for quite a spell.
Yeah, he did. Then he lost it, he went right back.
He did, yeah. But Riley might be close to rivaling Mr. Perfect. I don't know.
Yeah. Mr. Perfect was a hard person to beat.
All right, anyways, back to your list, I suppose.
Oh, your mother was done.
Oh, it was done?
Yeah, number one was The Undertaker.
Oh, that's right. Number one was The Undertaker.
I'm pretty sure Ronaldo got a couple lists.
A couple 100,000. He has compilations. We can't even call them lists anymore. He has compilations of factual information.
He probably got top secret lists. Top secret.
Probably. You know, he collects 10 for every one he uses.
I try to do at least 2 or 3.
An hour. Yeah, through 2,000 or 3,000.
Oh, this one's coming off of sportlister.com.
Uh-oh.
Dated 2 years ago. Written by Mike Rashford.
Oh, hey.
Last updated May 8th, 2022.
Nice. We've actually had lists from him before. They weren't too bad, so that's, you know, no, so far so good.
The 15 greatest 70s wrestlers of all time.
Ooh, fuck yeah, let's go. I love it.
What, the 15?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. This should be a good one.
Yeah.
Number 15, Haystacks Calhoun.
Ooh, yes. Haystacks Calhoun. You know how much fun Haystacks Calhoun was? You know, obviously I wasn't ever able to watch him live. I was too young, but I did get to see matches later on videotapes and stuff. And yeah, he was, you know how he was also very, very over with the crowd.
Oh, yeah. Weighed more than 600 pounds.
He did.
Yay.
Actually, I didn't actually know that. I didn't know he weighed that much, but I knew he was a big-ass man, though. Like, he's a big dude. He used to wear, like, overalls and shit, too.
Uh-huh. Had a horseshoe necklace.
Yeah. He did, yeah.
All right, number 14, Giant Baba.
Giant Baba.
6'10".
Was he that tall?
That's what they're saying.
Huh.
I'm
trying to remember. I guess he was a big dude. I just don't remember him being that big. I mean, that's damn near 7 foot tall. Okay.
All right, number 13. I actually didn't know wrestled. I knew him as a manager. Mr. Fuji.
Oh yeah, he was a wrestler before. He was huge in Japan.
3-time tag team champion.
You know, he's an original. He was the original buzzsaw from Japan. Yeah, he was a great manager, though. Man, was he a vicious manager.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You know, another one of my favorite managers that never gets talked about enough was the Slickster.
Who is that?
You don't remember? Oh, I guess you were.
Name sounds familiar. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, look him up. You'll know who it is as soon as you see him.
Hold on. The Slickster?
Yeah.
The Slickster.
Slickster, not the Slick.
Oh yeah, the Slick. Yeah, that's it. Not the Slickster.
Okay.
Wow. Bobby
Wayne
Lashley eliminated already by Kyle Riley. Holy shit.
What was your prediction?
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me, sir. Back to your list. Thank you very much, Glenola. Your list is fantastic, by the way, so far. Thank you, sir, for such, positive vibes tonight. Glenola Appreciation Night has replaced One Woozy TV Appreciation Night. How dare you?
Archer, One Woozy TV, and Boss Apollo Appreciation Night.
Ghastly Night.
Number 12. We have the Wild Samoans.
Oh, Wild Samoans were fantastic, yeah. Yeah, but it still annoys me that one article I read where, and actually Jim Cornette also, there's been a few people that have suggested that the Usos aren't as great as the Samoan tag teams of the past. And I still, to the life of they're not as big. They're not as big, but I mean I'm sorry, but they are better than the Samoan tag teams in the past. They're way better wrestlers. Yeah, so it just baffles me that that's a thing, that conversation that ever takes place. Don't get me wrong, the Wild Samoans and the Head Shrinkers, the Islanders, some of the great Samoan, they were phenomenal, especially for the time. But you cannot, if you put any of those tag teams in the same ring with the Usos, they wouldn't even know what to do with the Usos.
Nope.
They're.
I agree with you.
Number 11, we have the Fabulous Moolah.
The Fabulous Moolah. All announcers appreciated. Ghastly, you are banned from the show tomorrow night. Actually, I think you already were banned. You are banned twice from the show tomorrow night. You're not. You know what? You're not even. You know what? You're not even invited to the show tomorrow night. How dare you? Don't you dare show up to the tournament. We'll make it subscribers only. You're fucked then. I mean, so's the rest of the audience, but whatever. That's not the point either.
Number 10, Tito Santana.
Love Tito Santana. I loved his El Matador, but my favorite was when he was with Rick Martel as Strike Force.
Yeah.
The tag team. I loved them as a tag team.
Number 9, Killer Kowalski.
A lot of people were afraid of Killer Kowalski.
Oh, yeah. Number 8 is Ivan Koloff. Which, I kind of liked Ivan.
Yeah.
I think he's the one that I have a video of singing, oh man, I can't think of the name of the song. It's a Jewish.
Wow. That is it. That is all. Look at that, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and still the YTD Academy Submission Wrestling Champion from Team Life is Great, Psychosis, Kyle Riley. That is phenomenal. Holy shit. And by the way, what is with the matches going so quick? I mean, we have an hour and God knows how long matchup, and then we have 2-second matches after that. I mean, we have we have seen 5 eliminations in less time than it took to have an 8-man tag to brag team. Now, mind you, is against the Coalition and the Bloodline, and they just want to tear each other apart more than they want to win. So there's that. But crazy though. Congratulations to Team Life is Great. And Kyle Riley, still your submission wrestling champion. That is awesome. I got to be honest, that's pretty awesome. I mean, I think Kyle Riley and Kurt Hennig need to have a They need to have a program now. Let's see who the best submission wrestler is. Because, I mean, Mr. Perfect held that title for a hot minute. Kyle Roddy now holding that title for a hot minute. I mean, I think that would be a great storied rivalry for the YTD Academy. And their first, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number seven, we have Mil Mascaras.
Oh, Mil Mascaras is awesome. Are you familiar with him? He also had other. He also. Well, you will be if you look up his other ring names and who he's related to.
Let's see. Go ahead and.
And while you're looking that up, next match of the night, this is for the YTD Women's Grand Prix Wrestling Championship. It is a fatal four-way eliminator, but it is a no-way-out eliminator. And for those of you that aren't familiar with that, it is much like a lumberjack match, but there are no lumberjacks. Once they cross through those ropes, they simply cannot exit until there is a winner, and it is elimination style. And look at the Vixen Villains. We got Becky Lynch, Akira Blade, Britt Baker, DMD, and of course the reigning defending champion, just won that championship a hot minute ago, Cheryl O'Grady from Team Cheyenne McKay. It's going to be a fantastic match, but who do you guys think is taking home the gold here? Does O'Grady retain, or does she lose to one of those Vixen Villains to her immediate left? Well, technically her right, but again, not the point.
Is that the point?
How dare you?
Ghastly.
Indeed. But anyways, you know what?
I'm going Bex.
Are you going? You're going Bex? You know what? I'm gonna go with Akira Blade on this one. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's why I'm going
I think it's because she's staring at me with one eye. It's bothering me. I want to poke it.
Wait, sadly, Archer Dex is not in the match.
Does anybody else want to poke her fucking eye? Like, what? What's like? Does she need that eye patch, or is it just an intimidation thing? But she's like staring at me with one eye. I don't like it at all. Now Becky Lynch is glaring a hole right through me. I don't like that either. Britt Baker looks like she wants to eat me, and Cheryl O'Grady's just like, you know what? I'll take all you fuckers on. They're all kind of scary, actually. You know, I think any females that are crazy enough to get into the business and jump in the ring with these ladies are, you know, hats off to you. Hats off to you. This is going to be a war, I think, for the Grand Prix Wrestling Championship. And we, of course, have 3 former champions taking on the current champion. It's interesting. But, Glenola, who do you got?
I don't know. This is a hard one.
No, it really is. I totally agree.
I don't think I can choose this one, to be honest with you.
Fair enough. I just went with Akira Blade because she was staring at me with one fucking eye and I didn't like it.
So you picked out of fear, huh?
Why are you? Maybe. How dare you?
Most likely.
Ghastly.
Our number 6 on the list, we've got Terry Funk.
Terry Funk. I mean, he's one of those guys that, again, I would never consider him a great wrestler, but man, was he ever a good stuntman. Like, the hardcore matches and extreme matches he has had in his career.
And he's had success in everywhere, you know, basically.
Yep, that's true too.
WCW, USWA, ECW, TNA, WWF.
Yep.
You know.
Didn't matter where he went.
Yes. Number 5, I don't know if anybody's ever even heard of this guy. Some guy named Andre. Yeah.
Some guy named Andre.
Andre the Giant.
I mean, if you don't know who Andre the Giant is, are you really a wrestling fan? Honestly.
Yeah, exactly. You know. I mean, yeah, truly one of the greats.
Yes.
And from everything I have ever heard, one of the greatest people inside and outside of the business.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would argue that.
Yeah. And had a great way of diffusing violent situations. guy in the bar tried to pick a fight with Andre. He just got up, walked outside to the guy's car, and flipped it over.
You know what, though? How stupid does a guy gotta be to want to fight a guy that large? I mean,
I know.
how drunk was that man? I mean, that is a lot of liquid courage. I mean, I'm sorry. No, sir. No thanks. I mean, his fist is bigger than most of your body, you retard. I mean, that's insane.
His hand is as big as your fucking head.
And he went out and flipped the guy's car over. Wait a minute. How do you know whose car it was?
I don't know. That's the story I heard a while back. You know, that he tried to pick a fight, so he went on and he flipped the guy's car over.
Yeah, I think, and I don't remember who the interview was with, but I do believe that actually is factual, because I remember another interview with somebody, and they were talking about Andre has flipped over somebody's car before, but I didn't. So that's probably exactly the incident they're talking about.
Yeah. You know. But they were saying how many times he went out drinking with other wrestlers and drank them all under the table and then drove them home.
Yep. Crazy.
The guy that size did not get drunk, did not get fucking drunk easily.
Oh, they actually used his alcohol tolerance to help with a surgery. Because they were trying to figure, the anesthesiologist was trying to figure out how much gas he could use.
Yeah, so they used alcohol consumption.
And he had no clue, and Vince McMahon told him that he usually drank this amount. So they were using that to try to figure out how much gas to give him.
Huh, interesting.
For a back surgery.
Actually didn't know that.
That story.
It's very interesting. I didn't know that.
Back surgery. Alcohol. Okay, well, there's a thing here asking if there's any truth to the tale. Let me see.
You can see it in everyone's eyes. They all want this championship.
You know, they can't prove it. But the story says it was Andre that said it was, took 2 liters of vodka. But,
2 what?
2 liters of vodka.
Oh, shit.
To get him drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, I mean, how many beer would he drink in a sitting? I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, beer has a lot less alcohol in it than vodka does, but 2 liters of vodka would probably kill the average person, or close to. In a sitting, anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's actually... Here we go. This is 6 unbelievable Andre the Giant drinking facts. When he quit drinking, he still drank 5 bottles of wine at dinner.
Wow.
5 bottles of wine?
5 bottles of white wine.
At dinner.
And this is after he quit drinking.
One night he rang up a 40.
Do you see the problem with that, or am I the only one? I don't know. All right.
He rang up a $40,000 bar tab at Hyatt in London.
$40,000 bar tab.
Andre's go-to order was something called an American. 40 ounces of various liquors poured into a pitcher.
Oh, God.
Wow.
He drank 119 beers in 6 hours.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Which, to put it in mere mortal terms, that equates to a 12-ounce beer downed every 3 minutes non-stop for 6 hours.
Good God.
After the marathon drinking session, Andre, understandably, passed out in a hotel lobby and couldn't be moved or stirred.
No doubt. Not without a forklift.
I wonder why that is.
His friends resorted to draping him with a piano cover and letting him sleep through the morning.
Damn.
He drank a plane dry. This is according to Ric Flair. He once drank a plane's entire stock of vodka while on a trip to Japan.
Yeah, actually, I think I've heard him talk about that on his podcast.
He drank a case of wine in 3 hours.
Wow.
12 bottles of French wine.
12 bottles in 3 hours.
And he drank 40 vodka tonics. This is from the memoir from Bobby Heenan.
Wow, the champion just tapped out. We are guaranteed a brand new champion, and we are down to 3. Britt Baker tapped out Cheryl O'Grady. That's crazy. What is going on tonight? Some strange things transpiring tonight. Started with Youngblood Graves and Outcast disappearing, and or he's going missing. I guess he didn't disappear. He just didn't show up. He's just missing.
I believe the story, when I had seen the story about the back surgery, it was in the documentary.
The documentary, yeah.
Yeah, because I think it was Vince that was telling the story, which I will post the documentary. I hope it's the right documentary, but I'll post it to the Discord.
Is it the HBO one, or?
It didn't say. I just got it off of YouTube.
Oh, okay.
All right, number 4. Big John Studd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was...
You talk about a dude that got out of shape after he left wrestling. Holy God.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man?
Oh, man, it's been forever.
Yeah, well, he's in that movie, and he is ginormous in that movie. I believe he died shortly after that, too, did he not?
That I don't remember. But he was 6'10" and weighed more than 360 pounds.
Yeah, he was a big dude. I mean, Big John Studd was one of the original big men, like, and he was a good, like, he could actually wrestle. So,
oh yeah, of course, nothing still beats the fact that he got beat by William the Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah. Well,
and the way it was done was just classic.
Yeah, it was.
Battle Royale over the top rope. He eliminates the Refrigerator, so the Refrigerator reaches up to shake his hand and pulls him over the rope.
Yeah.
After the Refrigerator eliminated like 3 guys before that.
He did, yeah.
You know, but just, you know, the image of him reaching up, shaking Johnson's hand and yanking him over.
Wow, Akira Blade just got screwed big time by that ref.
She did.
To be fair, I mean, the ref needs to get lucky once in a while.
Fair. To be fair.
Oh, number 3, Superstar Billy Graham.
Wow, Akira Blade just got tapped out after being screwed. Shit. Down to Britt Baker DMD and the man, Becky Lynch.
My prediction is still there.
Number 2, sadly, rest in peace, Antonio Inoki. Yeah, he just passed away the other day.
He did, yeah. Sadly.
And I guess I heard somewhere Triple H is actually acknowledging him as a former WWF champion.
Oh yeah, good. Well, he was.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was just never acknowledged.
It was the WWF, right? But
I'm not sure, but
it was
yeah,
when
he had won.
I don't think he was. I don't think it was under Vince Jr. I think it was under Vince Sr.
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw that Triple H was acknowledging it.
Good, as they should.
Yeah.
How dare they
I
not?
would agree.
Yep.
And number 1, Bruno Sammartino.
Yeah.
That, I think, was an awesome list.
Wow, Britt Baker, DMD, did it. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match by submission and new YTD Academy Grand Prix Women's Wrestling Champion from Team Joe Link, Britt Baker, DMD, your new YTD Academy Women's Champion. Did either one of you guys predict Britt Baker, or no? I'm sure Joe Link did. Nobody asked you, Joe Link, just in case. And how dare you, by the way, I add. Brittany Baker.
And I think that's going to be my last list tonight. But I do have lists for the 80s and the 90s.
The 80s and the 90s.
So,
all right. Main event of the evening. So if either one of you have a list, we got to make it a short list. But this is for the YTD Grand Prix Wrestling Championship, and it is going to be decided inside the Eliminator. And look at these villains. We got Karrion Kross. We have Potter Dexter, Walter, Damian Priest, the man called Drek, and of course the reigning defending YTD Grand Prix Wrestling Champion, one half of Demolition from Team the Turret Man, Johnny Braddock, the Terror, putting his title on the line. What do you guys think?
Point, Dexter.
That was fast. That was ghastly. No thought. Totally overlooking every other killer in that match. What do you think, Woozy?
I'm going with Dedrick.
You're going Dedrick? Okay. Boss?
I'm going with Walter.
You're going with Walter?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you know what? Just to say I did, I'm going to say that the reigning defending champion, Johnny Braddock, finds a way to win this somehow. I mean, it's a tall order, but it doesn't mean it can't be done.
Funny thing you mentioned the short list, Archer.
Okay.
I have one that's the 15 shortest WWE wrestlers of all time.
Wow. Nice. That's interesting. Well, we know Hornswoggle's on there.
We're not going to do that one, but as soon as you said the short list, I was like,
that's funny.
Oh, man. And I added it tonight.
Woozy, got anyone?
I do.
You do. I know something because I know sometimes you have those 5 worst or 5 best. So I didn't know if you had one tucked away or not.
I've got 10 WWE tag teams that were way better than expected.
Okay.
Number 10, we've got the Broserweights.
The Bruiserweight.
No, Broserweights.
Oh, the Broserweight. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
We will kickstart this list with one of the most recent tag teams that people weren't sure what to expect from, which is the Broserweights. Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne were put together for the 2020 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, and fans weren't sure of it. That is so true.
It is, yeah.
Number 9, Heath Slater and Rhino. That was
never liked their.
well.
I never liked their pairing actually.
Me either.
I did, but at the same time, I did not.
See, for me, it was because I didn't ever really like Slater. It had nothing really to do with Rhino. I just never liked Slater.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Just think about those two names together, it is easy to see why fans had low expectations. This team were brought together at the draft, featured to WWE, but fans thought they would be around to simply put others over. Number 8, Matt Hardy and MVP. That tag team was, huh?
I knew it was a team.
Yeah. Yeah, because back in, I want to say the early 2000s.
Did you think that was a team?
They were interesting. All because they could one-up each other in contests. Whether it was push-ups, basketball, whatever. They could never put one another up. So they said, so I'm sure that, well, if we can't beat them, we'll join them.
And introducing the challenger.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I don't know.
What did you think of them?
No, again, I didn't really care for them as a team, as a pairing, but.
It says here, everyone knows that Matt Hardy is a great tag team wrestler. It can be argued that the Hardy Boys are the greatest team in WWE's history, but a random pairing with MVP was something totally different. Number 7, Daniel Bryan and
I mean, that was your all-time understatement, wasn't it? It was totally different. You think?
The WWE Universe just exploded.
By the way, the Hardy Boys are one of the greatest tag teams of all time, yep. But they wouldn't even breach the top 10 for me.
No.
Top 15, top 20, yeah. There are way too many teams that were better than the Hardy Boys. I mean, I think sometimes when people think about the Hardy Boys, they automatically go to the TLC matches and the table matches and the ladder matches. That's all fine and great, but we're talking the best wrestling tag teams of all time. There are way. I mean, the Fabulous Freebirds, the Four Horsemen. I mean, there's way too many tag teams, way greater than the Hardy Boys. But that said, if it was a top 15 or a top 20, I'd slide them in. I'd slide them into there. They at least deserve that.
Too.
They at least deserve that, but not a top 10. No, nope, not for me.
Well, top in my list, they in the top 50.
Let's see. This week we have Potter Dexter. What the hell is next? Archer Dex?
Ghastly.
Froggy, don't you dare think what thing I doing that.
Well, the Austrian anomaly.
Anyway,
Matter of fact, the next iteration of Poindexter is going to be Woozy Dexter.
Uh-oh.
Or Grave Dex.
Introducing the challenger.
Oh, Terminator Dex.
From Vienna, Austria. Weighing in at 297 pounds.
Hashtag the Dex Edition.
Perhaps it'll be Barbie Dex.
And who the hell's gonna be Ken?
Voldemort. I mean, you asked.
They might do a Batman and Robin. Bat Dex.
How dare you suggest such things? Somebody ban Boss Apollo, please. That's the most ghastly
Batman
recommendation of the evening.
Or Super Dex.
Super Dex.
No, let's go with Wonder next.
Or Cat Dex.
Of course, I don't mean Wonder Woman. There's the Wonder Twins, you see. By the way, not too long ago, I read that they were going to do a movie about the Wonder Twins. I'd be very much okay with that. They were fan. If anybody was a fan of the original Justice League, it was called Super Friends before they were renamed the Justice League. But the Wonder Twins were awesome.
Yeah, they can character anything and they want to.
They just had to be together to do it.
Yep. And that's the downfall of their power.
It was definitely the limitation of their power. Yep, absolutely. But same time, it was awesome, man. I mean, I love Super Friends. You know what's funny? It doesn't matter how outdated. It is so much fun to go back and watch some of the old superheroes. Like Glenol and I have been watching some old stuff. Like we even the other day, him and I sat down and watched. I don't know if you ever seen it, Boss or Woozy, but the old Adventures of Hercules, the Mighty Hercules cartoon. They were a bunch of cartoon shorts that were always put together into a show. And we sat probably, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes, I think, the other night watching. The only thing that annoyed the hell of us was the damn centaur. Not Newton, but I believe his name is it Toot? But he is annoying as all hell. And we wanted to ban him from the show. But that can't happen, so. But yeah, we watched that the other night on Discord. We've been watching all kinds of stuff on Discord lately. But anyways, back to your list.
Number 6 on the list is Team Hell No. I'm the tag team champion.
You know what's funny?
I'm the tag team champion.
I actually think they were actually a great tag team, and they had chemistry. Like it was real raw, great chemistry, and that was probably the best part about it.
This here, Kate and Brian pairing seemed very random at first. 1 minute they were rivals, and the next they were working together despite the fact that they hated each other, which instantly left fans confused. Number 5, Rock and Sock Connection.
Well, I've made my opinions clear on what I thought of the Rock and Sock Connection, but I'm definitely interested to know what they have to say.
Much like the previous example, when Mick Foley and The Rock were put together, everyone knew they were both great. However, they were great as rivals and as top single stars in their own right. Fans simply didn't think that these two completely different gimmicks could work together, as they were very different. However, the duo just connected instantly, bouncing off each other and bringing some amazing comedy to the show each time they were together. While they didn't spend as long together as the other teams on this list, their run was a ton of fun. The chemistry was undeniable, and in the ending, they were as dominant as expected. Number 4, I do not like this team at all. Jerry Show.
I wasn't a big fan. I mean, I love Chris Jericho, but I wasn't a fan of Jericho Show either. You know.
No. Associate Big Show has had many tag team partners of the course of his career, but the best of the bunch was Chris Jericho. However, fans were a little worried at first because the pairing came at a time when Jericho was red hot as the biggest star in the company. Number 3, Eddie Guerrero and Sid Jarrett.
Oh yeah, I forgot about they had a team together.
I actually did too, actually.
I did as well. I remember them as a tag team.
It's like I remember it, that I don't remember them really teaming up. I don't remember it. But oh yeah, cause it's like a foggy memory when they teamed up. It must have lasted that long.
Okay, it says B team, go, go, go. The Go tag team. Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm just grabbing myself a quick drink.
Alright. Jerry was put in a tough spot as this team was formed because he was taking the spot of Chavo Guerrero due to an injury. However, it made perfect sense in terms of their in-ring styles blending together. Number 2, the bar. We don't set the bar, we are the bar. It says here, if you remember back to when Mick Foley first put the bar together, fans absolutely hated the idea of it. Sheamus and Cesaro had just come back off the back of the best of 7 series, and fans weren't very respectful to those matches. And number 1 on my list, we've got Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, Big E, The New Day. And I was looking forward to my phone being dumb again. See, this is why we put my phone on the archive list. This is about how ghastly it can be at times. Reginald.
Sorry, I zoned out. What?
I said this is why we put my phone on the list of archers because of how ghastly it can be.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, no, I just literally, I zoned out.
Interesting, the White Rabbit could reveal itself at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view this Saturday. It says here, considering the ridiculous success this team has had, it might be easy to suggest that it was always inevitable. However, when the New Day was first put together, the fact is that most people didn't have high hopes, and in actual fact hated the group. All 3 men were struggling in WWE and were barely being focused on weekly television. Fans didn't care for them, and their freaking gimmick was clearly not working at all when it first debuted. Not a bad list.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, New Day, I'll be honest with you, they kind of grew on me a little bit, but I wasn't impressed at the beginning.
New Day?
Yeah.
You got any list for us tonight?
Oh, see.
In your 10,000 list?
Let's see. I ain't starting having a list like Granola, y'all.
Froggy, my phone's already on the list. So you can't put it on the list twice.
You saw one already?
No.
I've returned.
Welcome back, Richard.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
So what did I miss?
Alright, I got
Fill me in on the
14
deets.
10 wrestlers.
Alright, hang on, boss. I'm gonna give actually the name teammates on my list.
Oh, go ahead.
I just gotta find it again.
Yeah. I see we are down to 5. Wow, an elimination already. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Wow, Johnny Braddock just eliminated Damian Priest. And he just tried to punch him in the face on the way out. Go Braddock.
So the rest of the list was the Bar and New Day. Those are the ones you missed.
The Bar and the New Day, okay. I mean, I like both. So I mean, I like the Bar better because the New Day more often than not is comic relief, but they're also very good wrestlers though too. Been multiple time tag team champions for a reason. So Xavier Woods my favorite of the bunch.
Yeah. Woods.
I would love to see him get a push. But
I think it's time was coming because Kobe had a push and then Big E had a push. Now it's up to Xavier Woods to get a push.
I mean, it's got to happen eventually. He's earned it. He deserves it.
He does. I would agree with you on that one after. He does deserve it.
But anyways, boss, what did you say you had?
It was... Well, it says 14 wrestlers who still aren't in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Still aren't?
Yep, still aren't in the Hall of Fame.
Gotcha.
Alright, number 14 is The Rock.
I believe he's coming, though, probably.
Yeah, me too. I think so, too.
Yeah.
Number 13 is Victoria.
It's weird. I thought she was, actually.
Well, I thought.
Yeah.
I was see they made this list.
I could have thought she was.
I mean, is this a new list? I mean, it could be wrong. Maybe she's not. I for some reason I thought she was.
Yeah, I thought she was too. Yeah,
the final man entering the matchup.
Is Chyna in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Alright, well this is over.
Just recently, I believe.
Yeah, she was in the, I want to say 2020s Hall of Fame. Either that or the 2021 Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it was one of those two, yeah. I want to say the 2020.
Yeah, good, because she was introduced with the DX.
Okay, 10 wrestlers who didn't quite reach their potential in WWE.
Wow.
It's been a fantastic match so far. I've enjoyed it.
I mean, it's definitely a hell of a way to close out the night.
It is. I enjoyed all matches tonight.
Best position to be in right now.
Drek going for a pin on the champion. Wow, the champion's been eliminated. We are guaranteed a brand new champion. Karrion Kross, the man called Drek, and Potter Dexter. The remaining men in the matchup. Wow. Full Nelson suplex by Drek. And Potter Dexter just got caught showboating. Drek, a former WCW World Champion.
It says 5 superstars who never got to see Owen Hart wrestle.
Wow, Potter Dexter eliminated is down to Karrion Kross and the man called Drek.
Damn.
And Karrion Kross is bleeding all over the place. Busted wide open.
He's bleeding like a stuck pig.
He is.
I found a short list. 5 superstars who never got to see Owen Hart wrestle.
Okay.
Number 5 is Damon Lincoln. Number 4 was Chris Jericho.
Okay.
Number 3 was Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero?
Yeah, Eddie Guerrero.
Front face lock applied. It's about to get more painful. Hung across the top rope.
Number 2 is Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
That might have just broken something. Enough already.
And number 1 was Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Yep, Kurt Angle number 1.
On the outside now, one of the most dangerous
Did we lose Glenola?
in the elimination chamber.
I'm here.
Oh, you're still there. Okay. I wasn't sure because I went and got a drink and came back, and I hadn't heard you since, so I wasn't sure if you had left the building or if you were still with us here on the broadcast.
I'm still here, but it's yeah.
He fine as frog here.
Right? He finer than frog's hair. Man, what a match this has been. I can't believe it came down to Karrion Kross and the man called Drek. Again, I was wrong. I have not got one. Oh, wait a minute. Did I got one right earlier with Glenola. Never mind. But still. 1 out of 9. Ghastly. Wow. Holy shit. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the Eliminator and new YTD Academy Grand Prix Wrestling Champion, Karrion Kross.
Holy shit.
That is crazy.
That is fucking crazy.
Man, some of the things that have happened tonight are absolutely absurd. Starting with Graves. Youngblood Graves somehow inserting himself into a match that's supposed to be, you know, it was supposed to have the Outcast in it. We don't even know where or what happened to the Outcast. He is simply missing in action. Youngblood Graves picked up a big W, however.
With the match he wasn't even a part of, mind you.
Is he? Maybe that's what happened in the 8-man elimination tag team matchup. He was already fatigued from his battle.
Yeah, he got his dance.
Possible.
I mean, I don't know what the excuse is for the rest of the bunch. The Coalition. I mean, they didn't get their asses handed to them. That was a battle and a half. Holy hell, that was a war. But they definitely...
So the question is, so Woozy, what happened? So why you fought Mr. T? And what happened to
all in due time, you all will get your answers.
In due time, we will all get our answers.
Alright, give us a hint. Let's start with.
Nope.
Alright, well.
Y'all ain't getting shit.
That is it. That is all for episode number 391 here at the Archiverse. And, of course, episode number 4 of YTD Academy. It was a fantastic night of matches. Great lists, too, by the way. I mean, there was a couple of them were kind of shady. Especially Boss. How dare you start the show off with such a ghastly list. I mean, that is no way to set the tone. I mean, good God, man. But anyways, it was a great night, and I appreciate everybody for showing up here at the Shark Tank for another great evening of matches and great conversations with great people. I appreciate you all, and of course, Glenola, Boss, Woozy, love you guys. Appreciate you for being here as always. And we'll of course see each other. We'll see each other tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be having ourselves an Archiverse special event. We're going to have ourselves a Gold Rush tournament, and of course, I'll make the announcement for that tomorrow night. Actually, I believe it is already on Discord. I don't know if I removed it or I did not. If not, either way, the announcement will be made tomorrow. And we'll be having ourselves a Gold Rush tournament and a kickoff match that will leave you wanting more and more. It is going to be a great evening. But, again, thanks for being here. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Please get the fuck out. Goodbye. Thanks for coming out. Lovely parting gifts next time.
Stay awesome.